Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Thursday, January 9th. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because with him, all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by your boy, yes, the birthday boy. What up, y'all? What's up, everybody, man? Safe travels to everybody out there moving around in the world today, man. Especially NYC, man. It's cold as hell. I hope everybody dressed warm out there, man. It is brick city out there. For the last couple of days, it's just been real crazy out there, man, with the weather. But it is what it is. We still have to get around and travel, right? Kids going to school. Hope you dress warm, man. Parents, some of y'all might be upset about having to get up and go to work today. That probably got a lot of y'all pissed off, but it is what it is, man. We got to go out there and do what we got to do. Unless it's your birthday today, you decided to not go in, then enjoy it. Um, this is not a birthday special. I'll be doing the birthday special yesterday. I'll be doing the birthday special later on today. I'll be on Instagram today. So join me about 2 p.m. I'll be on Instagram, maybe a little bit after 2. Let me see, a little bit after 2. I'll be on Instagram today. Be with my friends, the father's family, and we're gonna, they're gonna do a little something for me over there. So we're gonna be over that way with it. So join me when time comes. Um, Today, of course, it's Throwback Thursday. You see what we did last week. I believe we did Crawford and Floyd in their prime. So today we got two fighters who legends. They're both legendary. They both come from the same background as far as nationality. They have won multiple titles in their division. They represent their country to the fullest. We grew up watching them in our household. Um, Whenever the parade came around in New York, you thought of them or you seen them in it. When it was fight week, you saw them. Uh, and if you're a fight fan, not so much if you are Boricua, but if you are a fight fan, you always tuned in to watch them. Give me a second, y'all. See this? Okay, this damn thing will act crazy if you let it. We're gonna be talking about Miguel Cotto versus Felix Tito Trinidad in their prime. If these guys got it in and met, how would that go? So, I think at 154. So let's get into that. D Free, you know where the link is at. So, for my newcomers, my regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. BC, what up? Mr. Gumbo, what up? What's going on? Happy New Year, Mr. Gumbo. What's up? Like I said, once again, I want to say not only happy birthday to myself, but to everybody out there who has the birthday today. Yeah. It's just for the morning. I mean, I was gonna put all this on later, but I'm gonna still put something together later. You know what I mean? I'm 42. I ain't 21 or 25. I can't be out here looking crazy wearing throwback jerseys and shit. You know what I mean? You gotta look like something, man. Well, happy birthday to appreciate you. Happy birthday to everybody. Um, whose birthday out there? Mr. Gumbo, thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh God, like I said, y'all join me later. Instagram, I'll be doing my birthday special. Oh man, there she goes. The greatest gift that I could ever get on my birthday. My best friend, my ride or die, my partner in crime, my everything, my world, Mrs. McLean. The greatest gift, the greatest gift a man could ever have is his bestie. Greatest gift right there, y'all. So if anybody asks me what did I want for my birthday, what am I doing for my birthday, I'm already doing. I'm living. I got my bestie. You know what I'm saying? Love you, baby. Damn, did I tell D Free? I don't know. I'll wait for him to come back. Yeah, baby. He said eating a motherfucking cupcake, yo. You stupid. You said eating a motherfucking cupcake, yo. BC, you're an idiot. All right, so Miguel Cotto versus Tito Trinidad. Now, either we can see this at 40. Here's to another year. Thank you, baby. Love you, baby. Can't wait for my boo to get home. I really didn't want to let my baby go today. It was up to me. She wouldn't have went nowhere today. Oh, hold on, y'all. Sheesh. I forgot. Sheesh. I was supposed to did this last night. Hold on, D Free. I see you. What the
Happy
hell, D Free?
Happy birthday, dog.
Appreciate you, D Free, but why the hell is you coming up here looking like three ninjas?
Cause you came on here looking like Run DMC's my Adidas. So I thought I could come up here looking like a black ninja.
Fucking God, man. Not even on my birthday, I'm safe, ladies and gentlemen. Not even on my damn birthday. I can't live. So you see him, BC? Already. All I asked him was, why was he dressed like a damn ninja? And here he just attacked me. Shit is crazy, bruh. I can't live. Is that cold out there like that?
Man, it's 22 degrees right now. It feel like it's about 5 when you step
He
out this
said,
damn car.
Ninja and his old school friend. He said, she said, Ninja and his old school friend. Hey, you know what it is already. How you feeling though, Free?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
You've had a busy. The year just begun. You had a busy. You busy already for the month of January. I said, damn, how many lives that D Freedom been on since the year kicked in? We only in the ninth day. You've been busy, man.
Hey man, I gotta put in this work. We just got monetized. We just waiting for the actual
Oh, y'all
approval to
did?
go through. Yeah, we just waiting for the approval to go through. Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we
Congratulations. Why the hell did y'all say something? I didn't even know that.
No, we just found out yesterday, so he put it in. We just waiting for them to approve so we could start uh getting the dollar sign at the bottom of the chat. But yeah, he just waiting for it to
Holy.
get approved.
So that means y'all get y'all website and all if y'all want to put merch out?
Yep. We get all that. We get the ads for the videos and everything for our live streams. So we about to we making headway. We making headway.
Yeah, that's hey, BBO, you guys, congratulations, man. That's what I wanted to see. And I was saying that I was hoping that for y'all. And look, it came through. God works in mysterious ways. Congratulations. And go subscribe to my brother BBO and them, man. Please go subscribe. Josh, what's up?
Yeah,
Oh my God, Free, I'll tell you, waking up feeling 42. I know it's not super old, but it's like, damn, man. I was sitting around yesterday free so I took 2 days off just because I needed 2 days off, but I needed some time to myself to reflect. And I noticed that maybe it's just me, but I ain't feel like celebrating, man. I mean, I felt like just I lived to see it. I didn't think about doing no parties and no casino or nothing, man. Is that just something that comes with age?
yeah. I mean, once you get over 30, you only celebrate significant birthdays. Man, you celebrate your birthday every year, but when it comes to like having parties and stuff like that, it's only significant birthdays like your 40th, your 50th birthday. Some people
Yeah,
might do 45, but your 50th birthday and stuff like that. So it's only significant ages that you start to celebrate like with the big parties and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it comes with age because when you're young, you want to have a party for every birthday. Especially when you turn 21, you wanna have a big party, go out and drink because you finally can drink legally. So when you're young, you want to have a birthday party for every birthday. But when you get over that 30 mark, it starts to slow down. Hey, I ain't trying to have a whole
yo.
bunch of people around me. They're trying to
So
chill.
five and BC called me this morning. As soon as the shit hit 12 midnight, these two are fools. Like G5, they had me on the phone crying this morning. It's like 12:01 in the morning. They called me with their shenanigans. I was like, man, these two are loony, man. Especially five. Five is a nut. Fizzle's a nut. He's a nut. I love him, but he is a pure nut. But yeah, I didn't feel like doing anything. So when I took them 2 days off, I was like, I really needed those 2 days just to sit and reflect, man. And I just basically just gave some time to myself.
Yeah, like well, my birthday next week. I'm not doing nothing on my actual day because I mean I'm gonna do my live stream, but I'm not doing an actual anything on my birthday because my birthday's on a Thursday. But Friday and Saturday, I will be going to Delaware to see one of my old closest friends, my kid, the only godfather that I have for my kids, which is my man who used to live used to live in Philly. He lives in Delaware now. So I'm going to see him. I ain't seen him in a couple of years. So I was like, damn. And he hit me. I hit him up on New Year's and was wishing him a happy New Year's to him and his family. And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, life is short, man. We gotta this year we gotta meet up a little bit more because we haven't been chilling with each other or whatever. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I said, I ain't doing nothing for my birthday. I'm gonna come out there and chill with you for my birthday weekend. He was like, bet. I ain't doing nothing. We could do that. And I just found out that my godson just came back from Kuwait and he was leaving yesterday to go back to Kuwait. But he came home for the holidays and he was leaving to go back to Kuwait. I was like, damn, I didn't even know he was in Kuwait. I'm talking
Oh
about
wow.
we ain't been around each other in a while. And so you've been missing out on a lot of stuff.
Mm. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, man.
Something for breakfast.
That's crazy.
Whatever you want to get for breakfast. But yeah, so yeah, I'm that's what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm just gonna go. Me and my wife gonna go to Delaware, get a hotel, stay down there for 2 days, and then come back home. It's only like a hour drive from where I'm at to where he's at. It's closer to get to him than it is to get to my stepson. I'm like,
Oh
damn, like
wow.
he lives in Delaware, but my stepson lives the opposite direction in Pennsylvania. Like if I was to leave out my house to get to my stepson, I would go to the left to get to that part of Pennsylvania. To get to my man John, I'll go to the right to go north. So like my stepson is like going west and John is going north. So I'm like, damn, we're going opposite directions. But my stepson, he comes down like every weekend or every other weekend because he's from DC and that's the only thing he knows. So whenever he wanna hang out or have some fun, he always come to DC. There's nothing to do where he's at in Pennsylvania. It's like a small town. Don't nothing really goes on out there. Everything shuts down at like 9 o'clock. He like, man, it took me a minute to get used to this. I said, I know the feeling. Same thing happened to me when I moved to New York and I moved up to Carmel. I'm not used to stuff shutting down at 8 o'clock.
That's why I won't. That's why I won't like going to Westchester County and or the Hudson Valley and Nassau County. Like there's certain places I'd be like, I can only do that for so long because
I mean, yeah,
in the city we
it's nice
spoil
to
here.
live. Yeah, it's nice to live, but it's not somewhere where you want to hang out at. Not at night,
No,
because
no,
the only thing that's open is a bar, and you go in that bar, you might see two people that look like you. Everybody else is another race. You like, hold on. Well, I remember the first day I walked into the bar. Me being from DC, I'm used to seeing black people everywhere. He like, man, let's go to the bar and hang out. I'm like, all right, bet, hey, let's go get some drinks or whatever. Man, I walked in that joint. I was like, oh, oh.
that's
He was
like
like,
my
what's up?
cousin, man.
He was like, what's up? I was like, no, hold up. Are we at the same? Are we at the right bar? You sure your man here? He like, yeah, that's the right bar. That's the only bar in this area. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, man, it's a lot of white people in here. I ain't never seen these many white people in one place at one time. He was like, man, calm the hell down. I said, nah, dog. This stuff would be like on the movies, man. And you
This
sure they ain't
nigga
gonna
opened
they
the
ain't gonna
room.
run us up out of this joint? He like, man, we good. A lot of these people I know. I went to school with a lot of these people. But that joint had me nervous. You
Now,
not used to
listen,
being around certain people that all of a sudden you walk in a daggone bar, it's nothing but white people. You like,
GS3, what up? I'm gonna be
I
honest with
don't
you. I'm not.
I ain't feel comfortable.
If I don't see just enough of mine, I'm not doing it. I need to see just enough. I don't need to see a whole bunch. I need to see just enough. Because then I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're not in the right place. Yeah, let's go.
The only problem was it was nowhere for me to go. I couldn't leave because I'm up there with him. I don't know nothing about New York at the time. I ain't had no vehicle. I'm riding with him. I'm like, I can't go nowhere. I gotta go.
Jeff Spark, I appreciate you, my good brother. Thank you.
What's going on, Jeff Spot? But I was like, man, this joint is
He said, looking like coming from Chi-Town. DS
no.
is stupid.
I felt like Eddie Murphy when him and Martin walked into that damn diner for some daggone apple pie.
Oh Lord, not that part.
Yeah, you know
Oh
what?
Lord.
My motherfucking appetite just left when I walked in. As soon as I walked in, it just
Hey
left.
BC, I'm serious, BC. If I don't see enough people, man, I'm like, look, bro, what we doing? I've been in some places like that where I go, oops. Once I'm there, I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do now? Whatever you do, just don't start no shit with them. Because I'm telling you, it'll be over for you. It's
I
facts.
mean, we end up having fun, but it was a culture shock because I'm not, you know, like I said, at that time when I was living in DC, DC was
Yeah.
still Chocolate City. It was still Chocolate
Oh,
City,
okay.
so I'm not used to seeing white people like that. You would see a few here and there. They
Um,
riding through.
living in Alabama for me, I was like, that's where I seen the most. Yeah, I'm used to seeing them here in New York, but I was really like down there. It was like, oh shit. I lived in Bushwick too long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bushwick is changing too. It's
Uh,
changing slowly. Bushwick is changing. I was over there a while ago, and I was like, "What the fuck is this over here?" So
Yeah.
let's get the people what they came from. So, free last week, we know we were on Bernard and we was on Bernard and James Tony. Then we got on Floyd and Crawford. Now, this one seems to be a little interesting that you never really hear people talking about that much. Changing back, changing back. You mean? Uh, yeah, it's slowly it's changing back. Yeah, that's why I said, what the hell was this? Uh, two guys that we watch come up. Two guys that every time when they perform, we had to be in front of the TV. Didn't matter who the opponent was, whether we knew him or not. Every time a parade came up, these guys would fight in that week. They didn't fight together in that week, but every time we thought of Madison Square Garden in that week of that parade when it came up, we would always see them.
Yeah.
Miguel Cotto versus Tito Trinidad.
Yeah. Probably the two biggest Puerto Rican icons, not mentioning Hector Camacho.
Yeah, Cotto. Oh,
Oh,
damn.
snap.
BC says Cotto destroys
Oh,
Tito. This motherfucking jab, which was his strong
curtain.
hand. Yes, sir. Hold on, you froze up. Tito Trinidad versus Miguel Cotto, y'all. So my man BC says, "Hey, Tito, Cotto destroys Tito with that jab, which was his strong
Oh,
hand."
my bad. Get they I'm at the shopping center across the street from my house. Guess what they just put here?
But I
Wingstop.
can't, I can't see nothing if you're trying to show me because your camera froze.
Oh no, I'm not showing anything right now. But they put a
Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know your camera froze.
they put a
Mc-
wing stop up here.
Holy crap, we got a whole bunch of those out here. Oh, they put one out there.
Yeah,
Miguel Cotto was a monster. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Miguel Cotto, Trinidad. Yeah, those are probably two of the two of the most recognized Puerto Ricans. Like I said, not named Hector Camacho. They're probably the
Yeah.
two most recognized Puerto Ricans, especially in the sport of boxing. Um, Damn. Them two in the fight, it's a 50-50 fight for the first 7 rounds.
Mm.
7 rounds. And then I think the relentless pressure and attack of Miguel Cotto starts to wear Trinidad's down. I think probably somewhere around the 11th, maybe even the 12th round, Trinidad probably gets hurt, probably to the body, and eventually either take a knee or get knocked down, and it may be multiple times.
Mm. Uh, would you want this at 47 or 54?
Um, I think both of them were at their best at 54. Trinidad had a nice run at 47. Miguel did too, but I think both of them were at their best. Well, no, Trinidad was better at 47. Miguel was better at 54.
Yeah,
Um, this would probably be a catch weight. It would probably be a catch weight.
it would be a catch weight. Oh, well, yeah.
Because
Um,
if you're talking about both of them in their prime, like I said,
yes,
Miguel was more in at the peak of his prime at 54. Trinidad was at the peak of his prime at 47. So they probably will have to meet at a catch weight in the peak of their prime. They probably will have to meet at a catch weight.
what would that be like? 150? What would be the catch weight?
Somewhere around 150, 152, somewhere around there.
Okay, I'm going as far as throw in the towel in the corner. Damn, who getting
Yeah,
the towel thrown in?
he throwing the towel in for
I
Trinidad.
don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who he throwing the towel in for?
Like I think Trinidad will have success like the first 2 or 3 rounds he will have success. Then you will see Miguel starts to tear at Trinidad's body. And like I said, it'll be a back and forth fight for like the first 6 or 7 rounds. And then, like I said, that relentless pressure that Miguel puts on people, I think Trinidad falls to a victim of that. I think he falls to a victim because I don't see a lot of there hasn't been a lot of people that was able to um, withstand the pressure that Miguel Cotto put on. There wasn't a lot of people able to beat him because of the pressure that he puts on. Um, because he wasn't the typical Puerto Rican quote unquote style of fighting. Like
Yeah,
a lot of Puerto Ricans were more so boxers. Miguel Cotto, I guess you could call him a boxer puncher because he wasn't a knockout artist, but you would probably say a boxer puncher. But he had more of a Mexican style um, than he did a Puerto Rican style. He would come forward with that high guard. He had head movement and he had decent footwork. So he wasn't the typical Mexican style,
yeah,
but he fought in a similar style to the Mexican style fighters. But he had the footwork of a Puerto Rican, even though he was fighting a similar Mexican style. So
yeah.
it was kind of hard to deal with because you sort of come forward style and you're like, okay, he just come forward. But then you didn't realize that he actually had footwork too. So Miguel Cotto could move his feet. And so it wasn't like a typical come forward fighter. So it was kind of hard to deal with. That's why a lot of people wasn't able to beat him. I think he had somewhere between like what, 4 or 5 losses?
Who?
Miguel.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know
he had
what? Not to bring it up because it don't matter now because what happened happened. But I wish they would have took that. I wish they would have took that loss back against Margarito, the first one. That was bullshit. After they. But we can't cry over spilled milk. But yeah, and I think to me, in my opinion, that first fight fucked Miguel up, man. It really did. Miguel technically wasn't really the same after that. Even though he gave Floyd Mayweather a hell of a fight, I just feel like not to make excuses for him, man, but that really messed him up, man.
yeah,
Messed him
he
up.
yeah, he wasn't the same um he wasn't the same as Miguel Cotto that was just relentless because prior to that fight, even in that fight, Miguel was still coming forward, but then he was like, man, when we got to the 10th and 11th round, I was like, man, his punches is getting harder. Why is his
Yeah,
punches getting harder? And
yeah.
kind of find out the daggone gloves was loaded. That's the reason why it was getting harder. That stuffing that was in that glove was starting to wear away, and you was feeling nothing but that cast that they had made in that glove. But
Was
yeah,
at one time wasn't correct me if I'm wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to assume anything. Was Tito accused of anything like that too? Wasn't he accused of something? What was he accused of, Tito?
I'm not sure if he was accused of loaded gloves or he was accused of PEDs, but he was accused of something. I think it might have been PEDs. I don't know if it was loaded gloves. It might have been PEDs, but he was accused of something. I'm not
Yeah,
exactly
that's
sure
what I'm trying.
what it
I'm just
was.
that's why I'm not. I don't want to assume, but I just know that the brother was accused of something. I just can't think of what the hell he was accused of.
Yeah,
Um,
I remembered it, but I overlooked it because they didn't have
yeah,
any proof on it. So I was like, man, they
yeah,
just speculating because they don't
yeah.
understand why he's winning so much.
Oh
because
yeah. Oh, Stormy B said he was accused of loaded raps.
okay,
See,
that's what I thought.
okay.
I knew it was
Now
either
this
loaded gloves or PDs. I wasn't sure which one it was.
now a confident man goes into the ring knowing that he can beat a man. But even if he lose, he know he gave it his all. Do you think there would have been a chance that in this fight with Cotto, a fight with Cotto, that Trinidad would have tried that? Just asking if he'd have had any doubts.
I think it, now what I will say this: if it came after the Mayorga fight, was it Mayorga?
Yeah, he fought Ricardo.
Which fight? What's the guy name that had the loaded gloves again? Um,
You talking about Antonio?
Antonio Margarito. I
Yeah,
keep getting
yeah.
Mayorga and Margarito mixed up. If it was the if it came after the Margarita fight, if Trinidad would have tried it, I think he would have got caught because after that Margarita fight, they started paying attention to um, the raps. His team started paying attention to the raps more frequently. They started paying more close attention to the
Dipping
fighters'
his
raps.
left hands in ice, forming as ice substance as the fight goes on by 4 rounds. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it would be like bricks. Oh Jesus, yeah.
yeah. So
Boy,
I think they would have paid attention to the raps um, before and after the fight. Um,
damn, boy.
so even if he tried
Your
it,
man had Kodo looking like Elephant Man. I ain't trying to be funny, but that shit was
yeah.
bad, man.
I mean, if you paid attention to the fight, and like a lot of people saw the fight, they were like, "Dang, yeah, he did get beat up." But go back and look at the bruises on Miguel Cotto. It wasn't normal punch bruises. It was like he was hit with something. It didn't look like the normal punches. Like a punch, it would leave a bruise here and there. Might have a little cut under your eye, stuff like that. But he had blunt force object bruises. Like he got hit with something that wasn't
What,
normal. It wasn't a normal type
what,
of
what,
bruising.
what it made us think that, oh shit, this dude Margarita hits hard. That's what it made a lot of people think. Like, oh shit, we might have a problem here. You know what I'm saying? And at that
Yeah,
time, I believe Cotto and Margarita was around the same weight as Floyd, weren't they? At that time, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. I think they was at 47 when that happened. I think that was at 47.
Man, that shit was enough to wake everybody up at 47. Like, oh my God, we might have a
I mean,
problem.
and you got to remember, Antonio Margarita never did that to nobody prior to Miguel Cotto. He knocked people out, but he never
Yeah,
beat him up like that. He
their
never beat him up
faces
like
looked
that.
like Cotto after the fight, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I was so happy Shane worked that. Yeah, I was happy Shane worked his ass too. I ain't gonna hold you though. I was doing backflips. I was happy he worked his ass. I was like, yes, Shane. Shane got his ass up out of there. Lucky that ref jumped in the middle because Shane would have knocked his ass in the front row if it had been up to him. Kodo situation.
And he got caught with. That's when he got
Um,
caught with his loaded gloves. But Shane Mosey still whooped his ass.
I don't know, DS, because that kind of I don't want to bring it up, but that kind of brings up the whole situation that happened last year with the other two. I don't know what I'll say I could have done. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These guys today are a little more in their feelings. But it is what it is. Yeah, we didn't really sue hard body like that back then. You know what I mean? If it was an
Now,
issue, we was going. They were. I ain't gonna say we like I was in the business, but it was gonna get handled one way or the other.
well, the problem was Miguel couldn't he couldn't sue because the um the hand wraps wasn't discovered in his fight. It was
Yeah,
discovered
yeah, yeah. It
in
wasn't.
the it was discovered in the Shane Mosley fight after after Miguel Cotto. I think it was the very next fight after Miguel Cotto. Shane Mosley team caught Miguel Cotto. Antonio Margarita's wraps at the end of the match. The corner man went to shake Margarita's hand, and he
Yeah.
felt the rap, and he was like, "Oh, hold up," and they grabbed him and brought him back.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah. Yeah.
Miguel didn't have anything to sue because they didn't know anything. It wasn't until after that fight was over and he fought somebody else
But
they found what happened.
you know what I liked about it though? Even though it took 3 years later and Cotto got his get back, he didn't complain about it. He just told Margarito what he did. He never went and whined about it and cried about it. He, okay, this is what you did, and I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get you back. Oh, and did he get him back?
I
Oh, he
would.
got him back.
I mean, I understand it was a bad beating. You wanna get your confidence back up or whatever. But
Yeah.
I wish it would have been earlier than 3 years. I wish it would have been like another year down the line, so there wouldn't have been no excuse to be like, oh,
If you ask me,
You waited till
I think
Margarita.
was trying to avoid that. That's what I think. I think Margarita didn't really want that.
Yeah,
I don't think he really
but
wanted that.
because some people try to speculate, oh, he waited till Margarito got old. That's the reason why he beat him. Nah, he ain't wait till he
No.
got old. He got him when he got him. When he was able to get him back in the ring, he got him. It had nothing to
Yeah.
do with him getting old.
So we take Cotto and we take Tito, both in their prime. I want to ask you and I want to ask everybody in the chat. In this fight, who's the A side? Since I mean, we always talk
Um,
about A side, the B side. Who would be the A side in this?
at that time, it would have been Trinidad. Trinidad would have been the A side at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, Trinidad would have been the A side. Trinidad had more of the machine behind him at the time that they fought. I mean, at the time that they was fighting in their prime. Um, Miguel was a popular individual as well, but Trinidad had more of the promotional company behind him than Miguel did. When Miguel fought,
Okay.
he didn't have that backing like Trinidad did when Trinidad fought.
Okay. And in New York, Tito was God to the Ricans. Oh yes. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Miguel was a better fighter. Yeah. I tell you what, you take a fight like this, you make it the week of the Puerto Rican Day Parade Week. You put this fight in Madison Square Garden. I'm gonna be real. And me and Free joked about this last week. There probably wouldn't be too many black people that would get a ticket. Not because they wouldn't want to see it. It's because it's the week of the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Uh, every Puerto Rican and within a 3-state radius would be at that fight. You would have all the Puerto Ricans in New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York at that fight.
hey, hey, Free. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna look like Jennifer Lopez and what's your boy?
Antonio, I
Damn.
mean, Mark Anthony,
Yeah, it's gonna
when they
look
did
like
that
they
concert, when they did that
for
concert,
real. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it's gonna look like. That's what it's gonna look like. I mean, can you imagine that? And then
yeah.
you make that pay per view because it is pay per view, and not only is pay per view, um, you go on the city tour. Remember how back when Floyd used to do when he did like what Ricky had in them, you start going on a, you have to take that on tour. So now, guess what you do? You got to not only do New York and L.A., but now you got to do one in Puerto Rico.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
that joint would have been crazy. And you'd have thought that on New Edition was making a tour through Madison Square Garden at that time. You know, hold up, the New Edition at Madison Square Garden. They were like, nah, it's a fight. They were like, I ain't never seen these many people at the fight.
Now,
Oh, it's
you,
Margaret,
you know what?
it's Miguel and Tito.
I think the numbers would have blew the roof off.
Oh, no, they Tank Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez would have to fight before they break that record.
Yeah, yo. Hey, it would be amazing. And then when you take a card like that, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't even know if this makes sense.
Dog,
That'll be a whole but equal card.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if that fight would have happened, dog, they would have had a record that the New York Knicks wouldn't be able to break, even if they was in a championship match. If they was in a championship series and it was for the NBA title, the New York Knicks wouldn't break the record.
Damn, that's pretty tough.
Dog,
Damn.
you got
Well,
you got a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York, dog. You got a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York.
yeah, that would have been just to see how that would have turned out would have been crazy. I mean, can y'all imagine that? Cotto versus Trinidad, Madison Square Garden. I mean, who do you go for? How do you even argue that?
I mean, if you're a Puerto Rican, you just say I'm going for the Puerto Rican. If you don't follow boxing like that, you like, man, I'm going for the Puerto Rican. Well, they both Puerto Rican. I'm going for both of them.
Like
But if
Cotto
you follow
whoops.
boxing, you had your like Miguel has always been my favorite Puerto Rican. He's always been my favorite.
Yeah, hold on. Welcome to the channel, brother. Cotto whoops Tito, easy money, prime. Cotto was the best before Margaret. Yeah, yeah, we just was mentioning the whole Margarito thing. Tito don't last 6 rounds. Do y'all think so? We gotta. I don't know, man. To you, free. To you or to the chat. Let me ask you guys: who had better? I think somebody answered it, but I might have missed it. Who had better body work? Who went to the body better?
Miguel by far. Miguel by far. It's not even close. Like Miguel Miguel was one of the ones where you say, "Hey, you need to go to the body here." This is a fighter that you watch that goes to the body, and Miguel will be one of those people that you put up there. You will put his picture up. You will put one of his fights up there and show how you have a young fighter go to the body.
Yeah. Um, I watched yesterday, right? I couldn't watch too much because my birthday was coming in and I was ready to go to sleep. I watched Cheeto against you remember the dude Mamadou?
Who?
There was a dude named Mamadou. I can't remember his last name, but Cotto fought him. I mean Tito fought him. If you go on Tito's fights, a dude that he fought named Mamadou, I forgot what the dude was from. And Tito whooped this dude senseless. I mean, I believe in the first round, Tito closed his eye, and by the third round, it was stopped. It was crazy. It was
Mom,
crazy. And then I went to go
it sound
watch. I went to go watch
familiar.
Cotto versus what was the dude name? Katana. Damn, what was the dude name that Cotto fought? Oh man, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Damn, that's crazy. It was another Puerto Rican fighter that he fought. Cotto fought. But anyway, um, when you speak about this right here, like you said, free, you wouldn't be able to go to the garden and get a ticket, and then the prices for this would be disrespectful. It'd be disrespectful.
Yeah.
The press conference alone is crazy. Alone, it is crazy. Like,
Well, I tell you right now, that would be one press conference you definitely would need a translator because they'll be going at each other in Spanish.
hey, no matter how much respect you got for a fighter, can you imagine them both up there arguing and you don't know what's being said? and, and, and
It's almost similar to the way David Benavidez and David Morrell. David Morrell was going off. You was like, "Oh, he's cussing David Benavidez out." What'd he say?
yeah.
I don't know, but I know it's something terrible.
Oh, he did. Listen, when he threw the belt at him, that was enough for me. I said that's enough for me.
Uh,
You can't. Yeah, you push me. Okay, I got something for you. I got
I don't
something
know
for you,
exactly what he's saying, but I don't know exactly what he's saying, but I know it ain't nothing nice. I can tell by his actions.
man. Give me if you can, free. We can't think of a lot of Puerto Rican fighters. There's plenty out there, but we're gonna give some that's in there. We'll make this. I don't know if we
Say
should
that
make this
again.
a prime card. Let's give me an undercard for this.
Hello. What
That
you?
left
I
hook
couldn't.
shit.
I couldn't. What you had said?
Um, give me, before we get into everything else, because we got more to get into. Give me what would the undercard look for? What would the undercard look like for this?
Um, I'm trying to think. I'm not. I don't. I didn't. I don't know too many Puerto Ricans at that time that fought um under Miguel Cotto or under Tito. I don't know too many at that time, but of course
So,
they would have had some other Puerto Ricans on there, but I think they would might
um,
have probably slid in a couple of Mexicans. Um, maybe if
so
they didn't have,
how about putting Kermit Cintron on there?
yeah, definitely Kermit Cintron would have been on there for sure. He'd have definitely been on there.
I can't think of who though. What did Kermit fight at? Did Kermit
He
fight at 47 too?
Yeah, he fought at 47. He fought at
Okay,
47.
I want to make sure he fought that because I remember that. Um, how about him and Paul Williams?
That would have been a good fight. That would have been a good fight. I don't know who wins that fight. I don't know who wins that fight.
That's crazy, ain't it? Don't it make you think like, sheesh?
That'd have been a hell of a fight because Kermit Central was one of those guys prior to him getting beat. I forgot. I think it was Canelo Alvarez. He got beat by Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
He was considered a hard puncher. They were like, damn, Kermit Cintron might be one of the hardest punchers in the sport of boxing right now. And then he went in there with Canelo and he got beat. They were like, okay, Kermit Cintron, sit your ass down somewhere. We thought you was somebody. You're not really what we thought you was.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah,
I would have thought
that would have been a good fight.
that would have been. I'd have threw Amanda on there in her young times because Amanda had been boxing for a while. I had to throw Amanda in there, not to today's Amanda, but even though today Amanda ain't bad, but I know shit. You
That
take
would have
Amanda
been
from
that would
yeah.
have been Amanda's like pro debut or
Woo!
like yeah, that would have been like her pro debut.
That'd have been a
That was
pro debut,
back in the days. Yeah, because
man.
you got to think about when Miguel Cotto and Trinidad was fighting at their prime, not at the later time of their career, at their prime, that was the early 2000s,
Yeah.
like 99 2000.
Yes.
That was early, and I I don't even think I don't even think a man was fighting at that time.
No, she
So that's
wasn't.
what
She
I say.
wasn't fighting at that time. She got into boxing. She got into boxing late, but she got in just in time. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, so yeah, if she was to be on the card, it would have had to be like her pro debut.
Yeah, which that would have been a nasty one for whoever would have been standing across that ring. That would have been a nasty one. But that card, just like I said, just Cotto and Tito alone.
The matter of fact, I mean, you put
Jesus.
Cotto Tito in the main event, and you can have Kermit Cintron fighting somebody, Paul Williams or whoever else.
Yeah.
That'd have been fine. You don't even have to put any more Puerto Ricans on there. It's already sold just off of Miguel and Trinidad. You ain't even got to put no more Puerto Ricans. You could have threw a couple of Mexicans, a couple of
Couple of Irish.
yeah, a couple of Cubans on there, and they would have been like,
See,
"This
but
is
then,
Puerto
see, but
Rico."
then you gotta be careful though, free, because now you gonna open up a can of ass whipping in the garden. That's too many people who drink.
Hey, I'm just saying.
you
Hey,
you want to be
they put a
careful when you
whole
put Irish,
they put.
You put Irish, Cuban, and Puerto Ricans all in the same building. Somebody's not leaving with their head straight.
I mean, they put a whole Puerto Rican card together before, so it ain't like it's the first time. And they
Nah,
had
but
a couple.
but when you talk about putting it in the garden in New York City, where you can walk outside the garden and there's bars, you might want to be careful.
Hey,
You might want-
I don't know about every arena, but I know in DC it's the same way. As soon as you come outside, there's nothing but bars all around DC, all
bars,
around the
man.
stadium. So I don't know
Matter of
about
fact,
all the other arenas.
you don't even have to leave the drink. You get some drinks right in the garden and come right out. You can get a drink coming to the garden, right? And then get
Oh,
inside the garden and want to drink more. Get outside the garden, it might be a bar or two. Well,
oh,
not a
matter
bar
of
or
fact,
two, a couple bars still open.
now that you said that, I forgot. Inside of Capital One Arena, if you take the elevator up to the next level, like I think it's the top level where the club boxes, the box seats are. You
Yeah.
take the elevator up there. There's a whole bar up there. It's like literally a whole bar.
Yeah, BC. Right across the street is a liquor man. Shit, the garden. Boy, you get taught on 40 dukes, man. Swear to
Yeah,
God, you get taught on
it's a
40
whole
dukes.
it's a whole bar inside of Capital One Arena.
That's why so many fights break out in Manhattan. Man, more fights break out in Manhattan than any other borough, man. Because I'm telling you, it ain't anything you want and need is right there waiting on you, including the police when you want to get crazy. I'm telling you, you'd have walked out of a Cotto versus Trinidad fight. Everybody's not gonna make it home safe. It's sad to say. Sad to say. Because you're gonna have drunk people, you're gonna have people getting on the train want to fight, people just on the streets fighting. And then you looking at people like, wait a minute, I thought everybody was on the same side. You got the Cotto fans, you got the Tito fans. Oh man, this is gonna be nasty, man. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. Trying to tell you, somebody gonna
Yeah.
wake up that day with lumps on their head.
Yep.
It would be great though. Buy a fake shirt, a fake bag of weed, and a bottle of the. Yeah, I swear you can. They'll be outside the garden selling the Tito versus Cotto shirts for like $10. When I got my last Cotto shirt when he fought Saddam Ali. When he fought him in December 2017,
Oh,
I still got that shirt to this day, thank God. And the dude was outside the garden and he was like, I didn't even know it was Cotto's last fight. And dude was like, you know it's his last fight tonight, right? And I was like, what? Word? Shit, all right, yeah, I need that. Give me that. Marky Dan, what's up, my man, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. I love to see when you come through. What's up, Marky Dan? First of all, smash the like button, y'all. Anybody that's coming in, good morning. Smash the like button. Uh, as you can see, we're talking about Cotto versus Trinidad in their prime. The fight takes place at Madison Square Garden. The week of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Hey, check this out though. You know what's more crazy? No matter how the fight turns out, you can see them on the float the next day in the parade.
no
Ain't
matter
that crazy?
no matter how the fight turned out, the fans is gonna be happy.
Oh
They're gonna be
yeah.
like Puerto Rico won.
Now my question is this now, Free. This is my question.
Yeah, what's that?
No matter how the outcome, do we see them running back? Do we see them running back again? And if we do we see them running back in Puerto Rico?
Um, yeah, I can see them running it back, and I can see it being in Puerto Rico because the whole thing was to do it at Madison Square Garden for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Now that
Yeah.
it was a big success at Madison Square Garden, now they're gonna run it back and put it on for their own country.
BC said no. Why? BC, you wouldn't want to see him in Puerto Rico? Where you want to see him at? Vegas? Oh hell, you just
B,
want to see him
B,
in Vegas. Now you asking for more drama. In
BC don't
Vegas,
want to. He
that.
don't want to. He don't. BC don't want to see him in Puerto Rico because he like, man, I gotta go down there. I'm gonna be even blacker. He gonna he gonna vanish. He go down there.
Hey BC, don't be letting Free do this, man. Come on, man. Don't be letting him do this. Don't be letting him do this, man. Tito wouldn't fight him again. You don't think Tito would take it again? You might have something. If it's that bad, you might have something. You might
Well,
have something.
depending. I mean, I could say that, but like I said, if it was a close fight and Miguel edged it out in the last round, I would say Tio running back. But if it was a brutal beating and Miguel stops him, I could see Tito saying, you know what, I don't want to fight him again.
He said Bushwick is Puerto Rico.
Man,
um,
you trying to trip me up
I
already.
tell you what, that parade would look crazy that next day. I tell you that. If I don't know nothing else, that parade would look crazy. Can you imagine both of them? They not on separate floats. Both of them on the same float together.
Nah, they
Can't
ain't
even
gonna
get
be on
mad
the
with
same
that.
float. They're gonna be on separate floats. They are not gonna be on the same float. They might start throwing blows right there on that float.
Oh damn! No, Free. They got to do it for the
Nah,
people. Free.
nah, they ain't that type of dudes. They ain't violent like that.
You almost made me think. Like, wait a minute. Would that be a good idea?
Nah, they not violent like that.
But if you think about this fight too, another thing we did talk about, the celebrities coming out for it.
Oh yeah, like I said, you're gonna see all of the celebrities. It's gonna be Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony, A Rod,
Yes.
daggone Hector Camacho,
Yeah, Junior. Yeah.
hella
Yeah.
celebrity.
You're gonna have a shitload. Tay Tay, good morning, my sister. EC would be partying on those boats. He said he'd be partying on the boats. There would be a Corona in.
That
Yo, shut up, BC. He said it'd be a Corona.
yeah, he said D Free be partying on a boat.
Oh
I
man, he
would be
said
partying on a
no.
boat.
He said BC. He said BC would be partying on the boats in Puerto Rico.
Man, BC be sitting there trying to get daggone Puerto Rico to smoke Marlboro Reds. BC be like, man, hey, I got the Lucy's, man. I got the Lucy's. I got the Lucy's out here.
No, y'all stupid as hell, man. Um, listen, I would love to see it. If it was up to me, I would love to see. I would love to see this be a trilogy. If it was up to me, I would love it. DC would have some
Yeah.
more kids. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Smoke session. What's up, man? What's going on with you, my guy? Yes, yes. Everybody, welcome, welcome. Smash that like button coming in, y'all. This is epic right here. Smash that like button. Happy 42nd birthday to me. Thank God. I want to thank you guys just for making this all possible for me. Appreciate all y'all, man, and the support. You know, for all y'all that been rocking with me, man. I really appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Especially for my brother BC who gave me a call this morning. Him and my man Five. Love all y'all, man. Cotto was that guy. Yeah, Cotto was that guy. And I love both of them though. That's what's so crazy though. So can y'all imagine for the ones that's just coming in? Tay Tay, thank you, sis. Can for the ones that's just coming in that didn't hear, we're talking Cotto versus Trinidad, Prime versus Prime. The fight happens in Madison Square Garden the week of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm sure my man D Free. Now, me and D Free, I think I can say this for D Free because I think D Free would do it. We putting in our credentials for this. I'm putting in my credentials for this. If I had to put in credentials for this, I have to hurry up. I'm putting my credentials in.
Nigga, I ain't putting no credentials in. I'm getting in for free. I'm family.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker
Hey,
right here, boy. You born the one day before my sister's. Oh, word? Yeah, my cousin's birthday's tomorrow. That's crazy. Me and him always talk about we got to kick it. And every year we never kick it because we always end up going two separate ways. I got Tito. Okay. I love Cotto, but I got Tito. Cool, Tay. That's all right, Tay. We
Tay gonna
want
be the
people to
only
pick.
Tay gonna be the only black female in New York City crying because Tito got manslaughtered. She be like, "Oh, Tito, not Tito." I'm like,
Look,
Miguel,
sounded like sounded like what you call it, boys in the hood. Ricky!
right? Tito, Tito gonna come out of that fight looking like he just stole Miguel's daggone mountain bike.
He said they love that nigga like Michael Jackson. Yeah, they love yeah, BC, they love him like Michael Jackson. But listen, you sitting in the garden, right? They both come out. You know, both of the songs that they come out to are always the Boricua shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna dance? It's gonna be a party in the garden, man. Are you crazy?
No, it's not.
Lord have
Nope,
mercy.
nope. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna come
He
out
got
to.
red beans, baby, in his blood.
I, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna come out to. Tito's gonna
Marky
come out
Woods.
the Fat Joe. Tito's gonna come out the Fat Joe, and Miguel gonna come out the Big Pun.
You think so?
That would be perfect because a lot of people always said uh, Fat Joe was a little jealous of Big Pun because he was a better rapper.
Don't let Free talk about Tay Tay's Tito. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the whole like I said, just them two alone on the card is dangerous. They have to do a city tour. They would definitely have to do that. Cotto coming out to listen. Yeah, Ricky Martin is the Michael Jackson of Puerto Rico. Them niggas was ready to lynch the governor for talking shit about Ricky.
They better not come out to no daggone living a vida loca.
Well, Walkie Dead said they was ready to lynch the governor for talking shit about Ricky. Jesus. Yeah, certain
They better
people
not
got
come out
that
to no
kind of.
living a vida loca.
Hey, listen, who
I put it
knows,
this way:
man?
hey, whichever one come out to Ricky Martin, I'm going the opposite direction. I'm going with the other guy.
Hey, Tay Tay, it wouldn't just be epic. It would be mayhem because do you know what fight week would look at? We haven't even spoke. We spoke about just the press conference. We didn't even speak about what the media. First of all, check this out, Free. Check this out, Free. Now this is where shit gonna get crazy. Put your seatbelt on for this. So now the media workout, you don't have to go to Gleason's gym. The media workout, they take it and put it right behind the garden, set up a ring, and the media workout is right outside. You know how crazy that shit look? It's in the month of June. They're not gonna take it and put it in no hot ass gym. Not calling Gleason's a hot gym, but I'm just saying they did it before. I forgot who they did it for.
Nah, they did it for. They
Ricky.
did it for. They did it for the daggone. The if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the Winky Wright and Trinidad fight.
Oh, so
They
the media workout alone will be insane. It would be insane
nah.
alone. So
I I think what they might do for the media workout, what they might do,
mm,
they might have a mini parade for the media workout. Put the dag on the ring on a float and just go through the city while they work it out. That's the
how do you-
that's the biggest that's
I
the
ain't never
biggest
seen
tour
no
ever.
shit like I ain't never seen no shit like that. That's
Now
man, they
they
do
did
that.
that
That would be
before.
crazy, bro. Damn,
They did that
bro.
before. I forgot who was on a somebody was on a float. They had a media day workout on a float. I can't
That's
remember who it was.
crazy.
It was recently too. It was recently.
It was recently?
Yeah, somebody did it
Damn.
recently. I can't remember
Look
who
that
it
up.
was.
Look that up. Please look that up and find out who that is. Cause I got to see that shit. I ain't never been a part of that. The whole Terror Squad, Lisa, and the whole chairman say, yeah.
Hey,
Bonica was is coming out.
th-
You know, we got a whole bunch of them in New York City. The famous ones, you talking about What's you call it? Damn, what's the one in oh, what was
So
she in?
I'm gonna tell you how big this fight is. How this fight is so big. Niggas that look like they could be Puerto Rican, they're gonna be Puerto Rican that day. They're gonna be Puerto Rican. All of the daggone black people with good hair, all the black people with good hair, all the half Indians, they're gonna be Puerto Rican that day.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. And Tay know this. You know this too, free. And anybody else, BC know this. When the Puerto Rican when that day come around, we all are. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the West India parade coming down, it'd be some Puerto Ricans that be in the West India parade. They have their Puerto Rican flag and they got a West Indian flag because we all living in the same community and we all been living in the same community for years.
Hey,
That's the one thing I love about New York. I don't know about if they do it anywhere else, but I know here we come together. We come together here, no matter how much
you
racism
you might
is
have
here.
you might have a couple of Dominicans talking about, hey, Boricua. Like, nigga, we
Now
Dominicans.
they gonna
Not
have to be careful
today.
with it. Might have to be careful with that one. They might have to be careful.
Nah, I know. That's what I said. I'm like, hold up, dog. You Dominican. Y'all don't get down like that. Not today, my friend. Not today, my
Yo,
friend. My friend,
that's like
I
you
am
ever see
Puerto
the
Rican,
movie?
my
You ever
friend.
see the movie? You ever see the movie Hanging with the Homeboys?
Yeah.
You remember the part when he was? I forgot the black dude when he was in a party and he was like, "What are you doing here, black guy?" And he said, "I'm not black. I'm Dominican." He said, "You
Yeah, yeah.
Dominican?" Boy, they threw his ass
Yeah.
about that party. He said, "I think you full of shit, black boy."
Think you're full of shit, black boy. I'm not me not
Easy.
me not black. Me not black. Me a Dominican. That nigga said, me not black, me Dominican.
He said, "You Dominican?" He said, "See."
See.
yo, yo, if y'all ain't never saw the movie Hanging with the Homeboys, it's throwback. It's classic. Go see it. Uh, uh, go see it. Look it up. Just look it up. I haven't watched it. Hi,
Hold
there
on,
go my man.
hold on.
Big Dream. My man looking all
Let
warm.
me take this off.
Yeah, DS. Go look at the movie, DS. It's called Hanging with the Homeboys. Remember I said that, y'all. Hi, what's going on, Dream?
Today Clarence' birthday.
Thank you, man. You going to school?
Yeah.
You going to school? Can he hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Well, he going to school free?
Can you hear? Yeah, go ahead.
You going to school? You going to
Yeah.
school? You look you look warm, man.
He said, yeah.
He don't look too happy about going to school though. Have a good day at school. I love you, buddy. All right? Be good. All right, man.
Yeah, he don't want to go. They've been home the last couple of
Listen,
days because of the
listen.
snow.
One thing about me, man. Ask me if I remember. Ask me if I miss those days. Because when it used to be cold back in the 90s, like today, cold ain't nothing. Back in the 90s, Jesus Christ. Woo!
Nah, I used to
Hey,
love going to school in the snow. I made
free. You
money going
remember?
to school in the
You
snow.
remember when we had that free? I know it had to be a lot of snow where you was at this time, if you was there at this time. Remember that big blizzard we had back in '96? Jesus
96. Nope.
Christ.
Well, actually, I was still in the service at the time. I didn't get out until after the winter time. So I was still in the service.
Oh,
In 96, I was in 100-degree weather for my birthday in Texas.
damn.
You know.
100.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
yeah. It was
That's too damn hot,
on my
player.
birthday. Actually, I take that back. I take that back. I'm lying. It was 86 degrees on my birthday. It was 86 degrees.
Man, that's a lot. Nah, that's a lot, man. Um, yeah.
And I was like, this is the
So
first birthday I ever had. This is the first birthday I ever had where I'm wearing shorts. I ain't never wear shorts on my birthday.
yeah. That was like my first Christmas down south. I'm seeing everybody with white tees, white beaters, and shorts. I'm like, yo, this is not normal, boy. I ain't never had a Christmas like this. That wasn't normal for me. I almost got too used to it where I didn't want to come back home, and I was like, nah, no, don't do that. 'Cause there's gonna be a day you're gonna have to go back home. Don't get used to this. She said, wait,
Mm-hmm.
it's snowing in Texas. I'm seeing it
It
on my
is.
phone. Oh,
It snows now. It snows now in Texas, but back then it never snowed in Texas.
yeah.
Actually, it did. They got like a half an inch of snow. They closed the whole post down. I was like, what? I said, no, this is a half an inch. You can walk out of here. You're not even going to slip. They were like, no, we never seen snow before. I was like, oh my God. They closed the whole post down.
Government weather machine. Yeah, man. You can't trust this world, man. That's why I be like, whatever comes with it, comes with it. I don't even I don't even trip. So it's that time, y'all. We gonna play the I love living near the coast. Yeah, we love to play that. Oh yeah, they close because they don't have the type of yeah up here. Oh, yeah, facts. We like to play that game of what if. Um, we talk about them facing each other, but if Cotto and Tito both right now are at 54, um, where would they be ranked? Both of them, and who would you want to see them in there with? Besides, them fighting each
Uh,
other, who would you want to see them with at 54?
I think they both will be ranked in the top five. Then they will be both ranked in the top five. I'm not sure exactly where, but I would have loved to see Miguel Cotto versus Bud Crawford, and
Mm,
I would love to see Tito versus uh Fendora,
damn.
or
Ooh.
vice versa. Tito versus Bud Crawford, and Miguel versus Fendora. Because Fendora liked to fight on the inside, I would have loved to see Miguel versus Fendora.
DS3
He would
said
have a
Cotto versus. He said Cotto versus Sebastian Fundora.
yeah. That's why I said I changed it. I
Yeah.
just thought about it. Sebastian liked to fight on the inside. Tito would have a field day with that body work. It will be like target practice.
Oh, so you think he'll tear that body up?
No, he stopped Fendor Martin. I mean, Sebastian Fendor. He stopped Sebastian.
TD
Stopped him.
Sports
In
Talk.
the
What's up, Thomas?
he stopped Sebastian in the seventh round.
You know what? I need Thomas up here. Thomas would need to be up here. This was a perfect topic, and we needed you, Thomas, up here because Thomas actually would have refereed the Cotto versus Tito. He'd have refereed that. Everybody go subscribe to my brother TD Sports Talk. If you have not, subscribe to him. Go over there, subscribe to him. Subscribe to my boy Johnny Boy Boxing. Go subscribe to BBO. Go subscribe to all my brothers that's out there moving. Boxing with Chris, Four Corners. All my brothers is out there moving. Go subscribe to them. Um, Now I'm interested of thinking like, how does Tito, how does Tito and Crawford go? That would be
It's gonna be a
crazy.
boxing. It's gonna be a boxing clinic. Both of them like to fight from the mid range.
Mm,
I
that
think
would be
I
one.
think Crawford. I think Crawford could pull it out, but I could also see Tito having success. I could see Tito having success because the thing about Crawford is I don't it's certain fights where he's he literally allows his opponent to have success as far as the jab, the straight jab. They have success with the straight jab with um with Bud Crawford in the earlier rounds. So I could see Tito having success with Bud Crawford. I think Bud will probably pull it out in a later round, but I could see Tito winning that fight too, depending on how fast Bud Crawford starts off.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Thomas.
There
Thank you,
go
brother.
Thomas right there.
What's up, Queen? That's a crazy name. I see you live
That's
last night, Queen.
That's Queen 71.
No, I see you. I see you
Oh,
live last night. When I saw your name, when I saw the name, I tripped out. I tripped out. I saw that
whoa!
name.
What
I
the
was
hell?
like, what? She got a podcast. She got a
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm not. I mean, respect to
Yeah.
your podcast, but I would never say your name ever live.
Yeah. I just say she. Welcome, Queen. Welcome.
I would never say that live.
Yeah. Coco Tina, what's up, sissies? Smash my like button, y'all. I shared you out. It's a attention grabber. It's a play on big. Yeah, hey. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Uh,
Y'all
that
go
that
some.
that's crazy.
Hey, hey, listen, man. And she's real too. So she's not some she's a troll. I gotta know. You go look her up, you actually can see her. Y'all could
Oh no,
actually go see her.
I'm not doubting that at all. I'm just looking at the title. I mean the name of her channel.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, she is. She is BC. She is a chick. I went to check her. She just went live. I think yesterday. I think if I'm not mistaken, she was live yesterday, and I jumped in there and I spoke. But I seen her before yesterday. I forgot when it was the other time I seen her and whose show she was on. She came on somebody's live, and I was like, I went to go check her. Yeah. Oh, underrated. What up? Underrated. Why
What's
are you
going
on
on,
Coco
underrated?
Tina's joint? Why you on Coco Tina joint? What happened?
He got beaten and he got his phone taken from him. He on punishment.
What happened? You got your phone taken from you? Oh man. Don't tell me you did something. YouTube got you. He said we out of town. Oh, you out of town. Won't you forget your phone? Yo, you messing up, underrated. The new year just came
Un,
in and already. He said
underrated
you got
is on
he said he
punishment.
got a beating. He said, buddy, good. While you was eating, I was getting beating.
Yeah, he got a beating and got his phone taken from him. He on punishment.
Oh man. Yeah, but good morning to everybody, man. To all my kings and queens, good morning to y'all, man. Good morning to every single last one of y'all. Yeah, but I think but I don't know, man. I think at 54, both of them will be dangerous. They'll be
Yeah,
dangerous.
I think yeah, I could see one, if not both of them being a champion right now. I don't know which one is which. I mean, I don't know who they beat for their titles, but I could see one, if not both of them, being a champion right now.
In his time, how do you think Jamel Charlo would have did against Cotto?
Who?
How do you think Jamel Charlo would have did at 54 in his time against Cotto?
I think Cotto beats Jamel Charlo.
Oh
I
damn.
saw I saw the I saw the problems that he had with Brian Castano in the first fight.
Yeah.
Jamel might get stopped against Miguel Cotto.
Sheesh.
The problems that he had
Sheesh.
laying on the ropes and all that, you can't do that with Miguel. You
Yeah.
can't do that with Miguel. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Jamela have more success against Tito than he would against Miguel.
Mm, yep, that's a good point, DC. Yeah, I never looked at it like that. Um,
Yeah,
you might actually have something.
you can't do that. You can't let Miguel just tee off on you. The way he was laying on the ropes with Brian Castano, he would have never made it out of that fight.
Yeah.
That
Um, they definitely were definitely built different. Definitely built different. It would have been great to see, but both of those two, like I said, at 54 or even at 47, either way you look at it, is a major problem. They would have been a problem
uh,
from anybody. And to me, all roads would have led to them anyway. If they can get past their opponents, all roads would have left the Cotto and Tito anyway. That's what would have made it so big. Yeah,
they
man.
don't want to go.
Oh, shit. Oh, your service don't work. I'm using Coco Team. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I got you. My brother is enjoying himself. Him and my sis, man. I love y'all to death, man. I'm glad that y'all enjoying yourself. Y'all be safe out there, man. And when y'all get ready
Look at
y'all get ready to come back, let me know.
look at underrated trying to live his best life.
And
Underrated,
I ain't mad at him.
get your old ass back to Virginia and stop playing with me.
He went out there to propose. He went out there. He went out there to propose to her. He didn't want no. He didn't want to be here doing it.
Nigga said, man, it's too cold to get on my knees. I might get on my knees and can't get back up. You know, with all this snow, I might get on my knee and can't get back up.
Yo, we love you,
That nigga,
brother. We love you. We love sis, man. Wish y'all nothing but the best, man. And I'm just glad that my brother's happy, man. That's the most important thing, man.
I know
I
that,
watch him.
man.
I watch him come a long way, man. And I'm glad that my brother's happy, man. And that's what it's all about. You find that one that can change your life, man. It's a beautiful thing. Don't be
That
getting
nigga,
on your knees.
that nigga underrated be walking around for the rest of his life on bending knees. For the rest of his life, he walking around on bending knees.
Hey, boy, boy, hey Thomas, man. This dude right here, man. I'm telling you, man. It ain't never safe when this dude is around, man. Damn, it ain't never safe. You will not have a chance. He said, "Look, DS said we don't even talk anymore." He said we don't even talk anymore. Yo, y'all make me sick, man. Oh, I swear to God, y'all make me sick, man. Y'all make me sick. Oh shit. Look, man. We love you all. We love you, underrated. But damn, I'm sorry, man. You had to be got. You had to be got, brother. Much as we love you, it is what it is.
Hey,
Jesus, man.
look at it this way. If I didn't crack jokes on you because I don't like you, so look at it that way.
That's a fact. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, yo, if a joke ain't never cracked, yeah, it's a problem. So y'all have to keep that in mind that even when somebody's cracking jokes, you know what I'm saying? If you're the only one in the building that nobody's paying attention to, or a particular person's not paying attention to you, you know what it. You know what it is. He said, "D free, I got a baby stand for you. Wait."
That's all right. I got that little scooter that you put that knee up on, and you just scoot down the street. You got that scooter. You got that scooter with that one knee just be up like this.
Yo, y'all, you know, y'all are stupid, man. Y'all stupid. Yo, Thomas, what's up, man? Hey, look, you asked Thomas if he putting in a credential for Cotto versus Trinidad. You know what he gonna tell you? Bro, I'm gonna buy a ticket.
Man, Thomas is the
That is for
daggone
bro.
Thomas is the daggone referee.
That's what I said. I said he gonna referee it. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you. Shit. He tall enough to damn dunk. Underrated. Underrated's tall enough to dunk. DS. You see him in real life. Shit.
Oh yeah,
He
the
could have played the Knicks.
underrated like 6'5", 6'6".
Shit, that's a big dude. That ain't the dude that you want to be popping shit to. When you come outside the club drunk and you see him, you might want to keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Underrated
Because when
is
you
definitely underrated is that dude that Kevin Hart was talking about. You get into an argument with a dude, he's sitting down and then he stand up, and you realize you ain't really want to fight like that. You be like, come on, man, bring it in.
yeah,
What
yeah.
we fighting about? What we fighting about?
Look, like you see the movie Let's Do It Again with Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby when he was getting ready to fight act like he was gonna fight George Foreman. He said, "Hold on, what you swelling up for? Hold on, I just want to tell you." And he go give him a he
Right.
go give him a hug because he already knew. Shit, that was the young George too. What? Shit,
Yeah,
Gerber fool for you.
underrated. Definitely not a dude that you wanna get mad. He was like, you ain't gonna like me when I get angry, like on the Credible Hulk.
No,
You won't like me when I
no,
get angry.
don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Underrated on some black.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
underrated is from New York, but he got one of those down south souls and body frame. Like he would literally slap the complexion off your ass.
Like you see them dudes, you see them dudes in Texas and Georgia. You be thinking he one of those. You like, man, that's one big country ass dude, and then you realize he's just a dude from up north, from Brooklyn that happens to live in BA,
Yeah,
and still got the Brooklyn mentality.
he got that daggone silverback gorilla hands. Will slap the complexion off your ass.
Hey, man, look, not the person that you wanna, not the person you wanna get into it with. Yeah, he is a cool brother. He's a cool brother. This is why I appreciate him and my sister Coco Tina. And like I said, my last gathering, y'all made it possible for me, man. Straight up. Without y'all, I'm telling you, y'all made it super possible for me, man. I walked away with a lot of laughs, man. A lot of laughs. And
A
that's
lot of
why I
laughs.
can't.
That nigga Clarence walked away with a lot of laughs and a lot of stumbles because he was fucked up when we left that bar. Coca City was like, another shot, another round of shot.
Man,
Uh,
look. Wait till this year, boy. Oh, I got
Coca
something for
Tina,
y'all asses.
Coca
Oh,
Tina
y'all
was out
wait.
this joint. She was on a mission to get everybody drunk that night.
Man, wait till this year. Wait till this year. Y'all think y'all saw something. Man, I'm not playing around this year, boy. Oh no, sir. We gonna do it up this year. We ain't going back to that same spot though. I'm gonna just tell you that.
Hell no. If I get bit by another goddamn mosquito, it's gonna be a problem.
Nah, I got a perfect. I got a perfect spot. Don't worry. No, I can't tell everybody on here though. But yeah. Nah, we got something that's gonna be. We gonna be great. We gonna be good where we at. Trust me, we gonna be real good where we at. I mean, I liked it back there because it was just low key. You know what I mean? It's just low key and nobody couldn't see us. But I ain't gonna lie. When I'm out there talking to you and that big ass bird came over me, I don't know what the hell that was. I was like, yo, what the fuck going on here, dude? I
That
don't know
nigga
what
good.
the
That nigga, dog, that nigga Picasso flew flash, daggone Carnes was about to pick his ass up. Carnes was like, hold up. That ain't the normal thing. I ain't never seen nothing that looked like that before. I was like, that was
Crush.
Picasso.
What up, Crush? I didn't know what that was, but I knew when I'm talking to you and that shit, a dark cloud, some dark flew over me. I said, nah, I'm gonna need D Free to get here a little sooner.
Oh, that shit
I was like,
was
yeah.
hilarious.
I said, I need D Free here because I don't know what's going on. Somebody gonna have to be in this park with me. That didn't happen to me last year. That did not happen. I'm like, this year they on some, I don't know what that was. But
That nigga Carnes was like, he was about to shit himself. That nigga was nervous as hell.
man, look, I ain't had no type of weapon on me or nothing. I said, yo, I don't know what's going on, Blair, but remember, dude on the bike? Yeah, it was too much going on, man. It was too much going on for me, man. I was like, look now, smoke like, yo, I'm coming to get you again. Smoke like, I'm coming to get you again. I said, seafood with the, yeah, that park lady was messing with us, though. She tried to act like it was all good. Somebody tell your boy to calm down. No, you coming damn near when the event's ending to say something, and I've been here all morning. Move the cars. We wasn't moving nothing. Yeah, we gonna move. We gonna move when this end. You
Well, you
came too
saw what
late.
I did. You saw what I did. I threw my lights on. I was like, I'm not moving nowhere.
We ain't moving nowhere, lady. You come. She gonna come soon as the event end. Talking about something, man. Get the hell out of here. And then when Seafood start talking, she gonna tell Seafood, tell your boy to calm down. No, ain't no calm down. If you want to play, just say something. Don't come over here acting like you want to make people move. You want to play? I had no problem with sharing. I told the people before y'all got there. When I first set up, there was some people who came. That's how I got the garbage bags. I said, y'all make sure y'all make it y'all business to come back and get some food, which they never did. I guess they got busy. So if you wanted to play the food, that's all you had to say, lady. Don't come through here acting like you doing your job. But where we gonna be at next year, we ain't got to worry about all that. We gonna be good. This time I have to do what I didn't do. I have to take a video of where we going and go around and show it to people so they'll know exactly where we be at. Happy birthday. Tell mom. I definitely will. I'll see Tiff later on. I'll be back actually later. I'm gonna be on Instagram. I'm doing my birthday special. Instead of me coming back on YouTube, I ain't gonna because I don't feel like setting all that up. I'm just gonna come back on Instagram. I'm gonna be with my friends, the father's family. They doing something special for me today, 2 p.m. So I'll be over there with them later. So yeah, we gonna have us a ball. Damn, she didn't have to do all that. Well, DS, she does have a job to do. I can't tell when they're working in the park, they call parks department, and every part of the world has people that's in charge of a park. I can't tell them that they can't do their job. But if I feel like you're doing a little too much, then yeah, I'm gonna say something. But you can't tell them not to do their job because that's what they're there for. We was laughing DS too much. Yeah, we were living it up. Hey DS, you come on out here, man. Come on out here. You'll see what it's like, bro. Come on.
DS, all you gotta do is pack the alligator in the extra cooler. They ain't gonna stop you.
This mother,
Just pack it in the
this
extra
mother,
cooler.
this motherfucker right here, is stupid.
The alligator
DS,
and the kangaroo foot. Pack the
DS, don't
kangaroo foot
listen.
in your book
DS,
bag.
don't listen to D Free. Just come on out here, DS. Don't listen to D Free.
Pack the kangaroo foot in your extra book bag and put it on a plane with your homeboy.
Don't listen to him, man. Just come on out here. Not listen to
He's
him.
the one. Sausage right there.
That fool's stupid. Don't listen to him. Ah, Mrs. Free.
Yeah.
Mrs. Free.
Clarence said, hey, you know today is his
Mrs.
birthday.
Free. I ain't seen Mrs. Free in 100 years.
She said happy birthday.
Yeah, so it's yeah, it's definitely gonna be
Yeah, he was on the phone with Joy.
we definitely gonna be on one this year, yo. Be on the lookout, everybody too. So everybody who's on, be on the lookout for the the flyers, the invites. Y'all just got to save the dates. We get ready to send out the invites. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That's something that we're gonna be working on. We'll probably get started on that not next week because it's our wedding anniversary this next week. Everybody thought our
The
wedding
bottom.
anniversary was this past week, but it wasn't. But our wedding
Actually, no,
anniversary
get
is
him the top one. Top one.
so yeah, next week, y'all.
You get him the bottom one, he gonna go around kicking everybody. Like Power Ranger boots.
So next week will be it'll be the wedding anniversary. So we'll get past that and then we'll go ahead and do the invite. So everybody be on the lookout for that. All right. So Coco Tina, underrated, BC, Tay Tay, whoever else, um, be on the lookout. And the location will be much better. Well, I ain't gonna say much better, but it'll be where it'll be closer for everybody to get to a store if they need to. So it'll be all right. I mean, but like I said, if y'all just joining, good morning, welcome. We were talking about this Miguel Cotto versus Tito Trinidad in a prime. We pretty much reached everything on how the press conference would look, the media workout, them touring. I like that spot we was at too. The problem with that spot was
Never mind, you don't know nothing about it.
we was a little ways from the stores. That was the problem, Thomas. That spot was great, but the thing is, when I have to stop to keep going to get people, it's annoying. No disrespect, but it's kind of hard for you to entertain your people, and then you have to go keep going to pick up people. I can't spend this. I did that my first 2 times. I can't spend this time doing it or any other time. So I'm gonna make sure everybody not only has an address. Well, where we going, Thomas? You underrated? No. I believe BC knows because I explained to him. So yeah, but it'll be great. It'll be great. Everybody needs to get to a store. They won't have to come so far. D Free was the craziest. He was the craziest. Him and Sifu were. This is what I'm saying, DS. You got to come on out here, DS. Come on, so you can see how it is, brother. Yeah, it was BC, and I'm not doing that again. I wanted to be able to. I wanted to be able to make. I wanted to make sense where we're going.
Crazy
I
is
ain't. You know what I mean?
Coach.
I was where we were
See,
going.
see,
I was like, where we go?
Coach C, Coach CJ was the craziest. That nigga was asleep in the middle of a cookout
Yo,
with a
I
beer in his
told him
hand.
while he was asleep, I said, leave him alone. I said, cause if y'all, I said he better when he quiet. Leave him alone, let him sleep. That's
I
cause he had them damn drinks. That's what that was.
I
Your
still
man
I
was
still
drinking.
I still got a picture of him asleep.
I still got the picture too. Look, your man was drinking them OEs. Them OEs had him like, and then he was a little bit too. Them OEs had him gone.
Yeah, looking for Coach CJ. CJ got him.
Yeah, he was drinking them OEs. Them, listen, when he came the year before, he had the OE, and I think he had some Henny. One thing I can say about him, he's gonna bring
He,
stuff. You want something to drink? He got you if you want it.
yeah, one
My
thing I
man
can say
Smoke.
about him, his
Yeah.
definitely an alcoholic.
You know what? I ain't got time for you. I was like, you want a beer? I was like, nah. Yeah, I know. He asked me that. I told him I haven't drunk a beer since 2019. I said, I don't do beer no more. I said, I quit. I said, the same year I quit cigarettes, I quit beer. I quit both of those in the same year.
I
And
would have did a bit.
not looking
I
to
would
go
have did
back.
a bit if it was a Heineken or a Corona, but OE, hell no.
Well, since you said that, then I'll make sure I bring that to the table. Since you
Yeah.
put it like that.
Oh yeah, I
Because
drink
my
a
wife don't,
Heineken
Tiff
or a
don't drink
Corona.
beer neither. You know what Tiff drinks? A Corona. She'll drink a Corona when you take the what you call it? The shit that you put in it, the red stuff.
Lime.
What's
Oh,
that?
the red stuff. I don't know. I know about lime. I don't know about no red stuff.
Shit. Um, they do it at the club. It'll come to me. But yeah, you see what like with the line, Tiff will drink it like that. But just to drink a beer straight up, Tiff ain't about to do that shit. That ain't about to happen. She not finna drink a beer straight up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. BC. Yeah, went and got them. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of different things we plan on doing this year to up it, to make it a little, better. Not to say last year was trash. It was great last year, but we want to up it a little bit. We want to show more of our appreciation of everybody coming out, and as far as everybody coming out, rather, I don't care if you're coming from Queens or if you're coming from Maryland, we still have to show appreciation. So it's a lot of things that we're working on, and we waited so late to get started on stuff. That's what pissed me off. But the money wasn't right, and that was the only thing. So we had to rush to get a lot of things done. But like Tip said, no, we're getting started 2 months ahead of time. We're getting started. That's what we're gonna do. Because you don't want to be rushing at the end to try to do everything. You become overwhelmed when that happens. So we're not looking to do any of that. We'll drink for your birthday. You know what's so crazy? I'm not even you. You would think I was going hard today for my birthday, and I'm not. I'm not. I told Tiff maybe. I told her at first I didn't want to go anywhere, but tonight we might. There's a small, maybe an 80% chance, but I'm not really looking to drink or do anything, man. I'm just glad that I lived to see it. Um,
What I'm
if
gonna
this
say
was
is my Adidas.
here this fool go. I was just good kicking it with all y'all. Jeff cool, Smoke cool, Equal funny. Yeah, Thomas is funny too on the low. TD is funny. Smoke is great.
Dog,
Shout out to my
nigga
man.
Thomas.
Four Corners came out. Shouts to
Yeah, he
them.
going out. They having a
So shouts to all y'all, man. Shouts to y'all that made it possible for me. Y'all might see a few faces that
dog. What
y'all
what
didn't
that
see
nigga
last year.
that nigga Thomas said? What Thomas say? That nigga underrated said, "Hold on, I might be the black. I'm the blackest person in here." He said, "Oh, BC."
He said Thomas who? Yeah, he said that. No, you ain't the blackest person. BC is.
He gonna say that was D free. No, it wasn't. That was Thomas.
Hey, I tried to hold that shit when he said that. I was like, yo, why he took a shot at my man like that? That shit was hilarious. Oh God, I almost died. Let me tell you, we had the time of our life. Y'all had to be there to see what we were talking about. And Seafood was like, what do you say? All you women are. What do you say? All you women were bees?
Something like that. And he was
I
about to
was
get
like,
jumped.
I said, and my aunt, she's in the church, and she right there. I had to look at Seafood like Seafood. I had to go. I said, Seafood, you gotta chill because my aunt right there. You know what I'm saying? She's in the church and all that. I said, yo, be easy. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, yeah. I'm like, yeah, chill. He said,
I
we
had,
look like
hey,
piano keys at the garden. I don't like that
hey,
picture I took. That picture was trash. I had to do that picture over because
yes, I had,
it came out blurry.
yes, I had everybody holding hands and singing "We Are the World."
That picture had everything blurry. The women picture came out better than that picture. I'm like, nah, I gotta do the pictures over. But yeah, of course, Bo's cool. Bo's my brother.
See, that's what
Definitely
I wanted.
Bohemian. He's gonna come back out here with some fighters
When
from this gym. I
you
told him he
know when
has
the
to stay
beds are
home
mad,
now.
you be
Last
like,
time Bo
you be
came, he got
asking,
up
do you
out of
jump
there.
on the
He
bed?
can't get up
Or
out
you
of here
step
this
on the
time.
bed and climb into the bed?
G5 Gabe, my Dallas brother in the building.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. Go subscribe to all my brothers that's
It's
out
like the
here
refrigerator at your
moving.
job.
Everybody that's moving, man. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Everybody that's moving out here, man. Go subscribe. Go check them out. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful year, man. It's gonna be great this year. I'll be sending everybody their invites. Just let me get past my anniversary and we'll be good. Yeah, man. See, BC, when you say that, they don't know the joke. They don't know the joke.
What's
Only you
what's
and
going
Fizzle know the
on,
joke.
G Fizzle?
They was messing with me this morning, man. Well, Fizzle was. It's
Who
12
was?
something in the morning and they messing with me. I told you they both called
Oh,
me this morning. Fizzle and
oh,
BC messing with me this morning. Really, it was Fizzle messing with me.
what he
Thanks,
say?
the yes.
He said you and Rufus going to have a birthday celebration, double decker cake.
See, here you go on your
That is
bullshit. Here you go.
Clarence the
Here
only
you
person I
go.
know that got a double decker cake for his birthday.
Well, that's funny because I'm actually getting one of those today. One of the
I
fathers from
told
the
you.
program is actually making that for me today.
I told you.
Stop reading my mind, man. Get out of here with that shit, man. You always reading somebody's mind, bro.
The bottom layer is for Rufus. The top layer is for Clarence. Clarence gonna take a slice of the bottom. Rufus gonna hit him with a body shot.
Yo, this dude right here is an idiot, yo. Hey, hey, I'm not messing with him. He's stupid. The name Rufus is funny as hell. That's what you name a. Yeah, man. But you know what, DS? I didn't got used to it, DS. Some people they get mad. That's not my name. Shit, I walk around here calling myself Rufus. I'll be like, oh shit, let me go feed Rufus. And that's not even when I'm online with them. Even when I'm off camera, I'm like, oh, what time is it? Let me go feed Rufus. That's like last Saturday. We went to the China buffet. We got up that morning. I was like, oh, I looked at Tip. I said, babe, it's time to go feed Rufus. She said, let's go make some in the kitchen. I said, no, ma'am. We're going right to our favorite Chinese spot. She was like, "Oh Lord." I
No,
said, "Nah, we gotta
that
go."
nigga Clarence, that nigga Clarence got his Clarence stomach got his own commercial. My belly has a first name.
Yo, I'm not dealing with your shit, man. I'm really not.
That nigga, the only person I know stomach got a name. That nigga stomach got his own birth certificate, social security card. he, he got
I
his
see
stomach got
Rufus the bull.
401k and everything.
Yeah, DS. I could be very mean and aggressive, so the name Rufus might be because I can't be at times. It ain't just that I eat a lot. That you can add that sometime I can. I can
Oh,
admit that. We all have
that's
a side.
exactly. I'm glad you said that. That's exactly who you look like when you said what you just said. You look like Robert Townsend. Right now, you look like Robert Townsend.
Shout out to Robert
Remember the
Townsend, man.
episode? Remember on Five Heartbeats, the scene where they got old and he had that hat on when he was going to church to see Eddie K?
He said, "I look what he told Simba." He said, "I ain't sung in years." He said, "I wasn't the worst dancer. Quiet Boy was." Hey, that's my movie too. You just gave me something to watch for my B-Day. Thank you, man. I'm gonna go right as soon as I end this shit. I'm gonna go watch me some Five Heartbeats, man. That's my movie right there, man. Shout out to Robert Townsend, man.
I
That dude.
feel like
He told me he was crazy. He said, Eddie told what you call it, he crazy. He's like, you crazy, Eddie. He said, yeah, crazy as a fox. Hey, it's crazy how
Nah,
that
that's
dude
that's a
that dude ended up
G5.
really
That's not
that,
Coco. That's underrated. He using her phone.
yeah, yeah. Well, he still can say what's up to her too. Say what's up to her too, because they both next to each other on a heart is a yeah, man. That's a classic movie, man. That's a class. Oh man, I know Regis program ain't talking about coming back. I thought he said he was fucking done.
He done getting beat up. That's what he's done. He's done
He
getting beat
coming
up.
back. He's coming back February 15th.
He said he's done getting beat up. He's not getting beat up no more. I'm done getting beat
He
up.
said Regis program is set to make his return February 15th. Okay. He said, "Oh yeah, y'all singers. Why don't y'all sing something? Shit, I've been nervous as hell. Man, these cops gonna whoop our ass if we don't get to singing. Y'all said y'all singers. Why don't y'all go sing something? I wouldn't know what to do in that predicament, boy. I'd be nervous as hell."
This is what you do. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Man, man, listen. They lucky
And
they
then
got let
you
go.
hear Clarence, come out of nowhere. I got
Don't do that. Don't do that.
nothing but love. Clarence
Don't
Choir
don't
Boy.
do that. Yo, don't do that. Nah, man. Let me tell you something. They lucky they didn't lock them up or whoop their ass, as you know at that time what it was. You know at that time what it was. At that time, shoot.
Remember that daggone video? Oh, you didn't see it, Clarence. I did a video. BC seen it. That daggone video I did with the 5 heartbeats where all of y'all niggas with faces on the 5 heartbeats. And I had Clarence as choir boy coming out the daggone curtain.
There you go right there too. Look, you said BBO. Look, he popped right up. You had me coming out the curtain peeking when they was at the Apollo.
Yeah. You was choir boy.
So who was let me see. It's damn, I almost got their damn names, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you had Dresser, had choir boy.
Who was Dresser?
I think I might have did A1 as Dresser. It was either A1 or Knockout. It was one of them. Because I picked
That's
somebody that
crazy.
was light skinned. I think it was. Oh, you know what? It might have been A1. It might have been A1. I had A1. I had BC. I had BBO. I had G5. I had U. And I even had Kwee in the audience when they were showing the ladies. Kwee and Tay Tay face was up there too.
No. How you be doing all that?
It's
That's
an app.
crazy.
It's an app.
That's crazy.
Break.
BBO, check your DM, man, on IG. Yeah, I gotta see that. When did you do that?
Oh, I did this last year. This was a while ago.
Oh, so now I never saw that. I don't know how I missed that.
I
don't know
can
how I
go
missed
pull it.
that.
I can go pull it up because I know it's still on WhatsApp app. On WhatsApp, it's still on WhatsApp. I can go pull it
Yeah, I
up.
don't know how I missed that.
I might still got it in
I
my
don't know.
phone.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. I really don't know how I missed that.
That shit
But
was
I would
funny
love
as
to see
hell.
that.
BBO.
Hey, check BBO. Check your DM on Instagram, man. I sent you. You said you wanted the link, right? No, I got you. Eventually, I'm gonna start putting the link in the chat. I'm getting ready to work on some shit. I've realized that I could put it in the chat, but that don't mean everybody else is coming up. Because that's
No,
sometimes sitting to people in their DM, it get tired.
yeah, you can put it in the chat. If somebody come up that you don't know who they are, you just ain't gotta let them up. They just sit in the background.
Yep. I realized that. I said trying to send it to everybody, that's a lot. I usually send it the day before whenever I do it. Even if people don't come up, hey, it's there if you want it. But I'd rather go ahead and probably do it that way. Because a lot of people think as they see it up there, they gonna come up there. That don't
They can.
mean they think it's
They
an invite.
they can. Like I said, they just won't be able to get up. They be sitting in the background. We ain't gotta worry about them in the chat.
Yeah,
They sitting in the
not get
background.
in. That's where you gonna
They
sit.
be like Gino on Martin when she was trying to get the joint the audition with Biggie. Be singing in the background.
Uh, singing in the background. Hell nah, I just thought about that. Singing in the background. No, man, that is crazy. I'm gonna go watch me some Five Heartbeats. But yeah, man. Who we what's popping for this week, man? It's quiet this week, right? For boxing.
Uh, this week. No, somebody's fighting this weekend. Hold on. Somebody's fighting this weekend. Hold up. There's a fight this weekend. This weekend is the 10th. I mean, it's the 11th. Somebody's fighting. I'm about to pull it up right now.
Yeah, I need something to watch this. I'm supposed to be going to see Seafood Saturday morning. They doing a big sparring Saturday morning, but I'm like, man, ain't nobody. I don't feel like getting on that damn train. Then I got another gym to go to that they giving away clothes and all that. So I might have to do that. That's a little more local for me. I ain't
Well,
trying to be.
it's a UK card that's on this weekend. Simpson versus Woodle. They're fighting at super middleweight.
Super middleweight.
It's going to be on Peacock in the US. It's going to be on Sky Sports in the UK. And they got Daniel Dubois' sister fighting.
Okay.
I think that's his sister. Her last name is Dubois. Daniel Dubois. Daniel
Okay.
Dubois. I don't know if that's his sister or not, but I just said it. They got the same last name.
Yeah. I sent you too. Oh, I don't know if you checked your DM. You might not be interested, but I sent you anyway. The credentials for the Keyshawn Davis fight, the 14th.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna do my credentials today. I saw it.
Yeah, I said let me send him it just in case because everybody don't check their emails. Sometimes I happen not to check it, but lately I've been, once in a while, I ain't gonna say I'll never check it. I do. Then because I get a lot of different emails about different
They
stuff. I
got
said
they got
it's gonna be my
they. I
last time.
mean, they got my boy. They got my boy as the co-main. Abdullah Mason.
That's gonna be nasty. And Keyshawn Brothers on there with him. I said, oh yeah, I like this. Thomas, what up? I mean, excuse me, BBO, what's up? Yeah, Tom. Wait a minute, it said Thomas for a second. What the hell going on here?
I don't know,
He got
some
Thomas
type of
logo
glitch.
for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wait a minute, I ain't seen Thomas the. Not that I would have had a problem, but BBO,
Let
what's
me
up,
find
bro?
out.
Hey,
Let me find out. BBO be trolling on the low using Thomas logo.
You sound like you
hey,
good.
listen, BBO, I heard about the channel, man. Congratulations, my good brother.
Oh, appreciate you, man. I'll tell you one thing, man. Anybody that's doing YouTube, F them shorts, man. I'm over here deleting all these shorts, man. F them shorts, man.
Yeah, man. I'm proud to hear that. That y'all got that much deserved, man. To y'all, man. So it's lit now. Even though y'all still got more work to do, it's lit now. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey,
It's beautiful.
Clarence, what I'm gonna need you to do,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to go to our sponsor, Raycon.global. I mean Rayconglobal.com. you're gonna pick up a pair of airbuds and put in BVO 45 to get 25% off because I'm tired of hearing your mic like this.
Yeah, that nigga sound like he outside, don't it?
What the hell? Yo, BBO, get your man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. This is the first time I seen you without your thobe on, man. You like Mike Epps and All About the Benjamins today. I like that. You doing your thing, man. 40, 55, 47,
45, 37. 45, 37.
Yo,
you gotta pay for the potato chips before you eat them.
You know what? I didn't even. That's crazy because I didn't even think about that.
I can see Clarence in the store eating the potato chips before he pay for them. I can see you doing that.
Shit, they'll shoot the shit out you over here for that. Nah, you can't even order a sandwich without losing your damn life. Shit, this shit retarded out here. It's retarded.
I'll tell you what though, my aunt was telling me, man, she was catching a train and some kids pushed some dude up on the tracks.
We just had a dude do that recently. The guy didn't die, but the fire department, they had to come while the train was there. I guess they couldn't get the guy off before because the train came, but thank God the guy didn't lose his life. But they had to pull him from in between. And I don't know what's his injuries, but I know he wasn't dead. They didn't, so thank God that he's okay. But we just had this transgender that just stabbed this guy who was a UPS worker. They got into an altercation, and the transgender said, "You skipped me." Words was exchanged, and she stabbed the guy or cut him in his throat or something. But the guy was on break. He was coming into the store to get a sandwich, and I said, it's crazy how you could lose your life that fast. That's why when I woke up this morning, I never tell myself when I wake up it's just another day. I have to always thank the man upstairs for allowing me to see it, because this young man was 36 years old and he was just on his break going to get him something to eat. There wasn't, he didn't know he wasn't going to make it back to work or never see his family again. That's how crazy life is. This is why we can't be arguing with nobody about nothing. Not even on these YouTube streets, man. We can't do it. It ain't even, not even on social media, because it'll stick to check.
You know what, Clarence? That happened to a young lady I think like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. She worked at a postal service. And she was going to work. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And she stopped at Subway to get a sandwich for her lunch break. And some dudes robbed her and killed her. She had a 3-year-old son at home. And this dude killed her because he tried to rob her. I guess she didn't have nothing on her, and so he shot her and killed her on her lunch break.
Disgusting.
I was like, damn.
Omar, what's up? You know what kills me is that, and I just mentioned this the last time I went live, and I'm going to say it again, and I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, and if it don't, it's all right. I had to think about it. Why is it that when you do something to them, it's a hate crime, but when they do something to you, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. I don't.
Clarence, we black, man.
No, I'm just saying it ain't about. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit. What that person did, that shit was a hate crime, man. Straight up. And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. That that really hurts, man. To see something like that. But this is why I say you can't argue with nobody. You just can't. It's just a lot of things you can't do. I mean, damn, the story D Free just told was ridiculous because it's like shit. Not saying that what he was saying is crazy, but it's like I can't even go out on my damn break.
Yeah, man.
To go get something.
I can see that, man. You probably in there selling in the store, and something crazy like that happened. That's powerful, man.
To go to a machine to use an ATM is dangerous now, because you got somebody who's watching, and when they see you, they think they got a money grab. And now they're not seeing what you grab. They're not seeing what you're getting. Um, but if you're getting something like $20 or something, let's just say if you're getting that, all right, man, I can, man, I could bust him in his head for that. But how long is $20 gonna last me? But if you standing there for a couple of minutes, and you might be grabbing $100 or more. They think they got a money grab. It's just disgusting. This world we live in, man. It's disgusting, man. And this is why I say it's not worth it. You gotta be, just watch who you get into it with. It's some bullshit. That's why I say you.
I'll say this though, man. One of the things you have to keep in mind is, for this year I'll be 35 coming up. So you just a little older than me. Guys of our age probably is the last generation to really enjoy our pain in a real way, in an impactful way. If you notice, a lot of people our age, children that they don't take care of. I actually had to cut off a really good friend of mine because he didn't take care of his children. And I think the overwhelming thing is you find out, man, when you don't do right by your children, you create monsters. What they call them YNs, these ain't nothing but young boys who needed their father there. Take them fishing, give them a hug. How many times have we talked to a guy younger than us and immediately they're looking at you as dad? And that's because they never had anybody tell them that they love them and care about them in a real way, in an impactful way. I think sometimes you got to remember that and understand that, hey, it's okay to say, you know what? If there's a young guy there, man, it's okay to give him a hug, let him know that you care about him, because they're not getting that. It's plenty of times I'll go in a barbershop, I'm about to get my hair cut. I see a little dude there, and I'm gonna give him some money to get his hair cut. Not because I owe him or he, but I just think it's very important to create that community aspect that we all speak about. But you got to be part of that when they create that. I think many times we give a lot of lip service, but we're not giving that actual effort or monetary effort to doing it. What does it cost you to tell a young man, hey man, I'm proud of you? What does it cost you to tell a young woman, hey, you know what, you're doing your thing, I'm proud to see what you're doing? And I think that's the main thing missing. Overall, that's when you get this barbaric culture where these young kids only worship money, things, and places. I've never in a million years seen it be so transactional to meet somebody. How many times have you heard about guys meeting a young lady or something, and the young lady send them his cash in, or a young lady say, you got to buy me food? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And they found a bunch of new words for prostitution. So that's, I don't mean to be long-winded. That's something we're passionate about.
I had a woman do me like that, and we wasn't really in a relationship. And I knew when she did that, she said, I think she said something like $10. And it's not the point of $10 is a lie. It's like, already? You asking me for that already? Already you look bad. So, and that's why I thank God for my wife, even before she became my wife, because that was never an issue. And I'll give her my last, and that's even before we said I do, because she already proved to me what kind of woman she was, and that was the reason why I had to marry her, man. But yeah, this world we live in is just like I said. If it wasn't for me doing what I'm doing now, man, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. This is the only thing that keeps me sane right here is doing this right here. And even though sometimes I have to take a step back from this, look at this dude, BC. $10, we smashing.
Well, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And that's the sad part. That shit is disgusting. That's not funny. That's disgusting, bro. Like
it is.
And I'm not singling out BC. That's my brother, and I love him.
Yeah, no, you
I think it's disgusting that people think it's okay to marginalize somebody in that aspect, because if that's your daughter, bro, you're gonna want to put a weapon on them.
Oh yeah.
It's not funny to say lewd and crude stuff that you wouldn't want somebody to say to your child. That's something I've learned. I'm being honest. That's something I had to learn.
People don't think that it's okay to do it to somebody else's, and then when it comes, to yours, you better not play with mine. I'll put a bullet in you, and it's like, wait, but you doing it to somebody else's.
My mother said, I'll never forget, Clarence. She said, you laugh at the wrong shit.
Oh yeah, Oh well,
And you
I'll
know,
say that. I'll
and when
say
she
that
said
every
that,
time.
I didn't get it. But you know what I realized? You almost got to teach yourself not to laugh at that lewd, crude, low vibration bullshit. You can't laugh at that stuff. Is sick. That stuff is sick, bro.
You know what? I used to get on my family about that. It was certain things they would laugh at, and I go, "That shit ain't funny, man. Like, tell me what's funny about it so I can laugh. Because right now I want to laugh, but everything there's certain things in this world that is not. It's just not funny." And I'm like, I'm a person who like to laugh and I like to tell jokes. I do it all the time, but it's everything is not funny. Now, true, it is true that we have to laugh at some things that's bothering us to keep us from getting mad. But everything is not damn funny. There's just some things that you gonna have a straight face and go, "That's not funny, my man." What makes you think that that's funny? Explain to me. Like they do that a lot on here on social media. They'll say shit,
Hmm.
knowing that we live in front of the world, and you thinking that when you say it, everybody's gonna laugh, and you like, okay, that shit ain't funny. That's why there's certain things I won't say to people on here, rather if you my friend or not, because I know where I could take it, and I'm like, I don't want to do that because I don't want nobody to do it to me. Let's all, respect each other's dead relatives. Let's respect whatever, if there's a kid that has some type of disease he's dealing with,
Hmm.
if he's mentally challenged, whatever the case may be, it's just certain things that we cannot laugh at. We can't do it.
I think you saying something powerful. And I'll be honest to you. I'll be honest with you. The reason the channel was growing because I'll come to the realization that you got to be your authentic self. And yeah, you can approach YouTube, have some fun, but really, people are searching for somebody they can hear real opinions from, and they
Yeah,
want to be able to understand you're saying something they can take at home and take it to the bank. So the moment I kind of switched that, I've noticed just the immense amount of growth because you know what, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be totally transparent. I'm gonna say something that I usually don't say, but we don't hear what I'm playing, so we gonna say something real. A good friend of mine, um, that I met on YouTube, a good brother of mine, fell out over the smallest stuff in the world. What I can always say is this: I learned from that situation. It's so important to communicate with people and let people know where they stand or where you stand. Little things like that, you say you just kind of rub it off because me and you you more so than me. I grew up watching the '90s. I was a small kid. You was a teenager, and we
yeah,
seen how those men operated. Like a friend of mine was talking about this. I don't got enough pictures of me with people because I grew up saying, "Hey, we don't get pictures. That's what girls do. We don't take pictures." And you think about it. Think about all the pictures that a lot of guys from our era have missed because we too cool for school. We don't take pictures. We want to be like the drug dealers. Take pictures. Little simple things like that you find out that you internalize can really come back to haunt you over the years and say, "Damn, I shouldn't have been like that. I shouldn't have approached it that way." And that's the beautiful thing about when you have your faith in God and you really understand who you are as a person. The moment I start really getting my faith back in God, I understood that, you know what, man, I want to be a better man. And that's going to take a lot of work. And that's the hardest thing to say as a person is, you know what, I need to be better. Because every day you get up, you got to look at the number one person, and that's you in that damn mirror. And the hardest thing to say is, you know what, hey, man, you fucked up. I had to tell myself that. And I've gotten better because I'm being honest with myself. Chris Carter said it best, man. You got to quit them lies, man. Quit lying to yourself. Too many times people get in that mirror and just lie, man. If you know you got to change this, change it. You know you a piece of shit, change it. You know you fucking too many hoes, change it. You know you drinking too much, change it. But sitting there and having these fillers that make you forget about it, getting high or whatever the case may be, that's not going to change what the facts are. And I'm telling you, man, too many times people of our color, man, don't have basic fucking life skills. And it shows. It shows in the way they raise children. It shows in the way we speak to each other. Like, I'll give you an example. Somebody got mad at me for saying nigga, right?
yeah,
You can't get mad at me for saying jigaboo. You call your friends nigga. It's the same shit. It's self-deprecating. but you can't be okay with it because it makes you feel good. My mother would say, you got to understand it don't matter what you feel like. It's about what the facts are. And I think too many times, a lot of people are living in a fantasy world, and that's why they're not getting nowhere. That's exactly why they're not getting nowhere. You know, and I think that's just the key to life. You really gotta settle down and understand, hey, I want to be this type of person, whether it's, you know, me and you, I want to be a better husband. I'm a little younger. I want to be a better father. But guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Clarence. All I've ever done is provide. And when you think about it, that ain't shit. There's more to life than just providing. You don't want to be in your cast. You don't want to be in your at your funeral saying, "Damn, I ain't do shit." Blah, blah, blah. And that's a very humbling thing, bro. To think, what else am I other than somebody who can pay a bill? That's a very humbling reality, man. But how many cats gonna sit there and really say, you know, shit, what can I do better? How can I be better? But go ahead, man. I don't want to keep going. You know, you got
No,
me
no,
on
no,
that, man.
no, no, no.
I will keep going.
No, you was actually, I was sitting there, you know, thinking because that's kind of how, not kind of, but that's, you know, the stuff that I be thinking about. Um, and that's true. You know, how can I just be more than a provider? Because it's more than life than that. Um, and like you said, a lot of this shit is not. It's not hard to do. It just takes time, and with time comes wisdom.
Hmm.
If you know what it is that you want to do in life, you know what it is that you need to do. You know the kind of people you need to stay away from. You know the people that you need to be around. You know the life that you want for your kids. You put a lot of time into what you do, you know, with the YouTube, a lot of us. Um, for me, I used to be easily, it was easy to influence me to do shit just because I was always the person that wanted to try out shit. Not because somebody always said, yo, go ahead and go do that. I was just the guy to be like, I wonder if I try this, what would be the outcome? Let me see. I know this is not right,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna go do it anyway. You know, um, and that helped me to be the guy that I am no matter how my life turned out. It actually helps me to, I don't want to say perform better, but to reach out to people better when I'm speaking the way I speak on here. Because if you go back to some of my early videos when I first started doing this, not to say I didn't have a great mindset, but it's a total difference from what you see today. Because there was a lot of conversations I was shy away from, and I still got a few topics that I won't touch, but I'm much deeper into what I do now than what I was then. And like I said, it's all about growth, man. I always believe in bringing brothers together. This is why, and I've been successful at doing that.
Hmm.
A lot of brothers will be able to sit back and tell you I met because I came on his platform and it introduced me to this guy, or I met this person, and you got people who are actually cool. And I don't expect to take all the credit for it because a lot of times I don't be caring. I don't want no credit for it. I just be like, yo, this is what I did. You know what I mean? I brought brothers together, but a lot of people be like, I met coming up on Instagram when you were going live. Um, and I have a lot more work to do. The years just begun. We're only in the ninth day of the new year. So, and I will continue to bring brothers together that want to come together and people who want to do right. You know, it's not just about bringing people together because you can bring people together and people still not want to do right. It's about bringing the right people together. That's the reason why my gathering that I'm having my third year this year is so important because it's not about everybody getting together, drinking and eating. It's about people actually coming together, celebrating my accomplishments with me, but also showing the world we can all come together and you won't see none of that craziness. Like guys talked about boxing at my gatherings, but it was never nobody getting out of hand. No getting up in each other's faces. Ain't none of that because you know we're not gonna have any of that. Because while we over here having fun, them boxers ain't thinking about us. They doing whatever is best for them right now. They being with their families or they're in camp or doing whatever it is they doing. So, but yeah, a lot of what you said, I was sitting there thinking about it as you were speaking, and I was like, you know, that's all facts. At some point, the same things we were speaking on is what we were. where we were like, damn, why can't we get it together? We're ignorant. People gonna think that we assholes. Some people might still think that about me and you and other people because we tend to say things that either people don't understand or it comes off harsh, and some people will feel offended.
You got to remember this though, man. This is the hardest thing for people to understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people who are on YouTube, or as people love to call it all the time, YouTube.
Yeah,
A lot of these people are not from the hood. They're not from the inner city. They say they are, but they're not. Because when you talk to guys like me and you, how many Clarences have you met? How many Clarences have I met? I met a bunch of guys that remind me cool dudes, pretty well rounded. You know, I call you like a black star nigga. You a Chub, Big probably most F top. I done met niggas like that my whole life. Me, I'm the classic, big, handsome, football playing athlete who talk a lot of shit.
yeah,
You done met guys like me every day too. But I
yeah.
think the overwhelming thing is this, man. Shout out to my man BC, one of the darkest guys backstage. I think they even checked me makeup. He was so dark. But like you said about eating vegetables. See, the difference is when you see me on camera is one thing. When you see me on camera is one thing. But when you see me in real life, I'm 6'5". People gonna see me and say, "Oh, that dude play football." But you know what I had to realize for me, and I've been doing this. You know what? I'm not playing football. I ain't played football since 2013. So it's very important for me to get myself in better shape, and I've been doing it. It's not easy. It's not going to be things that you can do overnight. But I think the overall thing you have to do is have those sobering conversations. Where for me, I quit using. I stopped smoking weed and I stopped drinking, and it's only because you know what? It's very powerful, man, to be in the moment. People don't understand when you get yourself up on these downers and uppers, you're doing nothing but playing to what the devil wants you to do. When I say devil, I mean people who are against you. I don't necessarily mean spiritual.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
want you to be high and out of your mind and not thinking clear. Man, Malcolm X said it best. A high, doped up mind can't do anything. And that's the thing. That's why it's so important to pick up a fucking book, read something. I'm reading a book right now. It's called How to Eat to Live. I'm reading the second. It don't even have to be that. Just get something that you can read and understand how to be a better person. I'm telling you, man. Too many times as blacks, all we got is excuses and no fucking results or no nothing. We gotta have some results and we gotta bear fruit. You having your meet and greet, man, that let me know you bearing fruit. So you're not just talking. One of
no,
the things I gotta do better is I gave back. I did a back to school barbecue for some kids. I feel like enough kids didn't show up. So I said, F it. But you know what I had to tell myself? That's okay. Just keep getting better and more people and more young kids to know. Because everything I do is for the youth, man. Because I remember growing up, just saying, if I just had a dub, it'd be cool. Remember like what $20 was to me and you at 13, 14, 12 years
oh yeah,
old?
that was a lot to me.
So it's like, that's how you want to be with these children. You want them to know, hey, I love you, man. Be okay. And I just think that's what it's all about. It really ain't about the bull crap. It's all about us coming together, man, making some money and enjoying ourselves, man. Every other culture can do it but us.
Yeah,
Everybody want to pocket watch or talk crazy. At the end of the day, if you love me, man, help me do this thing. Don't sit there and talk about me. Help me do it. Help me push the train. Because anybody can be a dickhead and laugh. Watch me. Help me push the train. So if I want to see you be successful, guess what? I'm gonna come on Clarence's show. I don't know if it helps or if it doesn't, but that's the thing when I say, if you want to help people, cut the bullshit, do it. I shout out my man Puerto Rican Tommy all the time. One of the nicest guys in the world. I wouldn't leave him. I wouldn't leave him in my house by himself. I leave him in my car by himself because he's a Puerto Rican. But
man.
a good brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean when I say, and this is I'm gonna just drop a real thing. Love is an action word. Too many times, people are just talking out their ass. If you really care about people, show it. It means
Yeah.
nothing. Anybody can be a hating bitch. But can you tell somebody, hey, I want to see you be successful. I want to do whatever I can to help you win. How many people can say that? That's what it's all about, man. And all the other bullshit don't matter. You could tell me all this other crap later, bro. I got enough friends in real life. But when it comes to here, man, we about building something and trying to get to the next level. If you with me, let's go do it. If not, get the fuck out the way. That's all I tell people, man. Get the fuck out the way.
It's crazy you put it that way because I told my wife that. I said that's the type of time that I'm on. You want to help build, you want to be a part of it, cool. But if not, get out of my way. Get out of my
Yeah,
way because
yeah.
I'm not gonna allow you to interfere or distract or disturb or what it is that I got going on. A lot of these people, and I've been saying it for the last 3 years, are here to cause a distraction. They're here to be a disturbance.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't like to come somewhere where it's peaceful, where they hear men laughing and joking. Some people can't stand that. So their job is that's why you got all these punk ass trolls. They just here to be a distraction. Nobody, you know what I mean? The one thing about when I do my gathering that BC could tell you, this is the reason why it's a private event and it's not open up to for anybody to come. You know why, BBO? Because everybody's not going to be happy for your success or be happy for you. And some people are just going to come to a place where they feel like they just want to come and crash out. You know what I mean? That's the reason why when you see black folks do a cookout or something, and when it gets to the point where the police have to sit there and babysit you, I don't need that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
grown. You know, that's why my cookout is from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Before that
Mm-hmm.
park can get ready to close, before they close the bathrooms in the park, we're out of there already. Everybody's going to clean up because we all were taught to clean up. We don't leave it there and just say, you know what? They hide. This is what the parks department is for. Leave it for them to clean it up. It's just our job to have fun and leave. No. You know what I mean? Like you see a lot of people out here in this world that have no home training. And my thing is, what you do outside shows me what you do inside your house. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, if you doing that here, because I'm the same way everywhere I go, in the house, outside, in the park, wherever. But yeah, I mean, that's just the kind of world we live in, man. It's foul and it's messed up, but like you were saying about the support, that's the reason why I have no issue telling people to go subscribe to you, go subscribe to Thomas, everybody that's out there, Johnny Boy Boxing. Everybody, because we need that. I need that. So what if y'all monetized and you got more subscribers than me? Does that make me jealous? Fuck no. I'm not telling nobody to keep subscribing to BBO. He's already where he need to be. I need some of y'all to come over here. I don't trip about that because I
Mm-hmm.
thank God for the subscribers I have. I don't sit here and bitch about it. I might tell people, yo, smash that like button or help me get my subscribers up. But I'm not in competition with nobody. A lot of people are out here in competition. I'm not in a competition with nobody. I don't need to be. Yo, go subscribe to my brothers, man. Smash that like button when you're over there, man. Stop coming over here peeking in their fucking channel without smashing the like button. And if you're going to do that, smash it and then leave. You ain't got to listen to it if you don't like the topic. Sometimes I do that. I
Mm-hmm.
might come over and be like, oh, God, they talking about fucking T.O. again. Here we go. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to come stay over here because they come and support me. So I'm not going to just dip out on my brother like that. You know what I mean? But it's all about support. And people act like support is a nasty disease as word, and it's not. But you
Mm-hmm.
just got to remember, everybody is not going to want to see you successful, and you know it is what it is. You know what? People who don't want to see me successful, BBO, that actually makes me work 10 times harder. I actually
Yeah.
like it. The hate, the love overpowers the hate.
Yeah.
I think you have way more people who love you than dislike you. Now, a lot of people might not understand what you were doing. Some people still might not understand what you're doing, but
Mm-hmm.
the support that you get says a lot. It's not like when you go live, nobody's there. It's not like nobody's there. There's people there. So it says a lot. Now we all have things that we could work on. Some of the things we say, the way we say it,
Mm-hmm.
because people we live in a mushy world. You might have said some shit.
And it's funny you say that, man. One of my favorite songs, "Be For Real" by Teddy Pendergrass. He say that same thing. This is back in the damn 70s. So
Yeah.
people been going through it. They've been going towards this easily offended bull crap. So you're absolutely right, bro. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right on that.
People are, man, if you ain't careful, they like, wait a minute, BBO, what the fuck you mean by that? You're like, hold on, man. I didn't mean it like that. But I'm saying the way you said it. All right, well, how people expect you to change how you say shit or how you talk to make them comfortable? Man, I was talking
Yeah.
like this before I got on this shit. I'm supposed to change it to make you feel better about what I said? No. Now, I'll sit there and say, you know what? Let me say that another way so nobody will feel offended.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll explain what I mean. But people actually want you to change how you talk and how you say things. And I'm like, well, what you want me to do? Because then I feel like I'm not being me. If I have to come up here and be somebody else, this is why I tell people, be you for you. Don't be somebody that somebody else wants you to be. Because eventually somebody gonna pull your card. Somebody gonna pull your card and be like, that ain't BBO. Come on, man. He playing too much, man.
Yeah.
Get back to being you. Even if people say, yo, man, being you is boring. Like, nah, I need you to be a little extra. I'm not going to fucking be extra for you. I don't need to be extra to get my subscribers up or to get more likes. All I got to do is continue to keep being me. Because I'm telling you, somebody out there is going to expose you, man. That ain't him, man. I seen that dude in real
You know what
life.
show I've seen that made me think about my show,
But
and you probably laugh because it's got a lot of heat around it now. But there was a great show on FS1. It was with Jason Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley. I think it was called "Speak for Yourself,"
yeah,
and it was one of those shows that was so special because it was almost like a Cosby type. And when we say Cosby in the black community, we mean gold standard level. That's what we mean when we say Cosby. Cosby
yeah,
for us was gold standard. And I remember
yeah,
watching that show. That's the same show where Michael Vick was being honest and said, you know what? Kaepernick should cut his hair. Um, that's the same one where they spoke about the George Floyd situation and BLM. And what I
yeah,
found out is this. You see how Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Kumaway, I can't think of the guy's name. Emmanuel, I'll just say Emmanuel. The whole thing about that is not being yourself exposed. And I
yeah,
think that is one of the things um that really, really got me. I realized that you know what? It's so very important to be yourself. Because guess what? Marcellus Wiley and Jason Whitlock were being themselves. And guess what? Joy and Emmanuel are getting exposed for being vindictive losers who tried to undercut them and do whatever they thought they could do. And that's the thing I'm learning. When you watch BBO boxing, you watch my man Clinton, you watch Puerto Rican Time. Everything I know is that all of our shows are pretty family friendly. Me, I'll cuss on y'all's show, but I would never cuss on mine. But that's just me. That's just
yeah,
me because I don't cuss in my home. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. I don't. That's something
yeah,
I do when I'm out. When I'm out with my brothers, I get a few cuss words out, but I didn't grow up with cussing in the home, so I'm not gonna do it. So that's what
yeah,
I mean when I say when you find out, like you just said, when you find out who your genuine self is, that's the greatest gift. Because my favorite play is Caesar. And what does Brutus say that's always been so powerful to me? I used to use it when I was macking honeys back in the day. When I would say, one must be true to oneself. And you gotta do that. You gotta be true to yourself. And I think too many times people don't do that. They want to be everything but themselves. Um, we all done felt that. When it comes to these boxers, I think the biggest thing I learned with them, they're very insecure. Like people, like you heard people going crazy about Tank here. If Tank is a homosexual, he's not. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? I'm not laying in the bed with him. I don't care. And that's what I mean when I say people don't have their mind right thing. Like I stopped playing a pause game. Deep Puerto Rican free will tell you. I'm done playing a pause game
well,
because
well,
that's not our game, man. We not doing that.
well, that's because we don't have Once again, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead because I'm gonna say this for the whole year of 2025. It's because every dude that you see out here in these YouTube streets are not. If you just look at the conversations or look at the behavior and you listen to some of the things they talk about, they wait for a story to fall out the sky so they can go run with it. But then what you don't realize, there's probably about 20 more channels that's already on that topic. I say that these dudes are not, a lot of them are not content creators. They're constant creators. A constant creator is somebody who just constantly just talks about the same shit. They look for any story to take it and run with it. I don't. When I saw the picture of Tank, I said, okay, well, y'all act like this is something new. A lot of times that dude do shit to get attention. He knows what he's doing, and even if he's not, I don't care. He's not my family. I don't have to have a conversation with him. What he makes, I don't get paid. I don't really be caring. That's why when I see dudes reporting certain shit, I go, okay, what are you expecting to get from this? Oh no, it's content. Okay, to me it'd be content if you was the first one to come with it, but you got to realize you ain't the only one that's touching this story. Even though everybody's putting their own twist to it, you're not the first person touching this story. So what are we doing with it? What are you about to say that the 99 other channels didn't say? You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why certain shit I don't touch. Not because I'm worrying about somebody coming after me or oh you said that. No, because then I go, okay, if I touch this story, what am I saying that everybody else didn't say already?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only content to me for real if you the first one to really touch it and really put a twist to it. You know what I mean? And everybody else is like, well, we don't want to talk about that. Well, okay, everybody else don't want to talk about it. Great then. I'll be the first one to get to it. But then when you look at it, a lot of these dudes are constant creators. They just keep on with the same shit, same shit. And I'm like, okay, if that works for you, go ahead. It's almost like waking up every day and just doing the same shit. It's like eventually I'm getting tired of doing the same shit. I want to go ahead and do something different because everybody else is doing this. But you know, I mean, like I said, everybody got to do what's best for them. But yeah, like you said, back even with that situation with him, I go, look, you hate the guy, you love the guy, but you're going to keep making him popular, more popular than what he is by talking about him. That's all. You hate T.O. You're going to make him more popular than what he is. You hate Devin for whatever reason. You're going to make him more popular than what he is by talking about him. All these guys, Crawford, Spence, whoever, you make these guys more popular than what they are. You can sit there and say 100 negative things about them, which they could care less. They don't have time to look at none of that. Now, somebody from their team might get a glance of it, but other than that, they don't. You're making them more popular than what they are. A lot of these guys, I don't even waste time even speaking because it's like you don't even deserve that kind of attention. You're not worth me taking up 3 hours of my time to talk about you, unless you're in a big ass fight where I'm like, oh, we gotta talk about this, rather if I like dude or not. If as much as I don't like Tyson Fury, and as much as I ain't too crazy about AJ, but I don't despise AJ as much as I do Fury. If they fought, I would have to talk about it. Not because the rest of the world is talking about it, because now I'm curious. Okay, this is a fight we've been wanting to see about a year ago or two. It's happening. All right, let's get into it. Because what I don't want to do is to block the other people out that might be fans. Because before, you couldn't talk about Fury on my shit. But now I realize, you know what? I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. There's some people out there that, you know what I mean? Because then you start certain people, like the people who support your channel. We ain't talking about these other trolls, but people that support your channel might want to be entertained by that. And you're kind of shutting them down by telling them no. We're not
That's a
talking
good
about
point.
it.
I think too. I think the thing I had to learn when it come to these fighters is if we being totally honest, and let's be transparent because me and you are good at this. Now
Yes.
I favor Wilder. Wilder's my guy.
Yeah.
But if you truly think about lifestyle and how you would want your son to act, I would want my son to act like AJ or I would Wilder. And you say, why you said it? Because other than AJ hanging out with his homies too hard, what has the man done but present himself to be a very intelligent young black man, making very classy,
Oh,
upstanding? What have you ever heard bad about him? Nothing. The only thing people can say is because he not a ladies man. Hey, he always with. We all know those dudes that hang out with niggas too hard. He's one of them guys. They say, "Oh, AJ be with his guys all the time." So guess what? He don't like women. All this crazy stuff.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Go ahead.
I can't judge a person too. I mean, we can, but then it's like I can't keep going by what I see on camera.
For sure. That's a
If I
good
don't
point.
hang with you in real life, I can't say I know you. Oh yeah, you do know him. Yeah, Tank might took a picture of that, but we don't know what he's like in real life. We don't know what he's like off camera. I don't know what any of these guys are like unless I've really been around them
Mm-hmm.
and I can say, oh, like a lot of these coaches, I know what it felt like to be around them because I've been around some of them. So, I try not to just look at somebody on camera and go, yeah, that guy's an asshole. He could be like that in real life. He could be like that in real life. But I try not to go that way because that's like saying, yeah, what has Clarence ever done to you? Yeah, he's a cool dude, but off camera, you don't know what I'm like. I could be a pure asshole. So now when you go on the live, you go, man, I don't give a damn what he's like. He like that when he on live. But off camera, he's a pure asshole. I don't like that dude. But I always tell people what you see on here is what you're gonna get off camera. And same thing with D Free, the same thing with BC, Seafood, Thomas, Johnny Boy Boxing. I've been around all these brothers and they all keep the same energy. And that's why I think that the relationship we all have towards each other is beautiful because we all can agree to or disagree with each other about something. But the one thing I love is that we all keep it respectful. But I don't know what any of these guys is like off camera, so it's hard for me to do that because somebody might say BBO is great on camera, but off camera, I met that dude. He's an asshole, and you know what I
Hey,
mean?
and you know, it's funny you say that because I remember when I talked to BC on the phone. I hope you don't mind me sharing it. You know, his
Yeah,
motto was
yeah,
always, "Black queens never, snow bunnies forever." And when he told me that, I laughed. I laughed. But you know the thing I learned about BC, man, and a lot of brothers like BC, you can't just take when people having fun too serious. Same thing with me. Can't take when people
yeah,
having fun too serious because they a whole different person. Because when I
yeah.
first heard him say that, I was laughing my ass off. Like this dude said, "Black queens never, snow bunnies forever." I laughed about that, but you know, that's just BC being an asshole. And BC, one of the nicest guys in the world you can meet. Only thing with
Yes.
him, you know, he run with a lot of Puerto Ricans, so I wouldn't trust him, at my house. But if we out and about, we cool. But
Yeah,
I would
he's
just
a
say,
great
man,
brother,
and
man.
that's the key.
Great
All
brother.
jokes aside, the key is, man, like you said, being your original self. And guess what, man? I don't give a f about none of these fighters because what I learned, I'm gonna drop some real on y'all. A lot of people who inspired me when I got on YouTube is people like Crush. I will watch Crush rocking. I see my man
Yes,
Clarence rocking. Um,
yes.
and the thing you got to understand is you're gonna see people who are totally different from you, and you can gain something. Like I learned from you. Hey, don't report on all that BS, man. Let that stuff live. You ain't got to talk about that BS.
Um,
Let that stuff
you know,
go.
you know, um, you know, my thing is this is always to keep the channel interesting where it's like okay he's reporting on this today he's reporting like today throwback Thursday I always do some old school so like today I did Tito Trinidad versus Cotto in their prime. What would that be like in a prime? I said, you know what? It would be great because the fight would happen in New York. Because whenever the Puerto Rican Day Parade comes around, it always happens in June. To see both of them fight in the month of June in New York, that shit is a sellout in the Garden. It would be great. I always try to make it interesting for people to come in and go, "Oh, this is a conversation I would love." I would love to be a part of versus somebody coming in and go, oh God, he's talking about Tank Davis hairdo. Jesus, we just talked about this shit yesterday and the day before. Like, fuck, leave Tank alone. Jesus. Oh, how many times we're gonna keep calling T.O. a duck? Well, until T.O. fights somebody, we're gonna keep calling him a duck. T.O. don't give a damn about you calling him a duck. He don't give a two shits about that. And the thing is, with guys like that, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about you, not because I feel bad. It's because, brother, you ain't even worth bringing up. You keep acting like you want these big ass fights, and then every time we turn around, you finding a way out of it. So a lot of these guys we give attention to, it's like, is it really worth it? Because now you can't have no more conversations about, well, he backed out of this fight. Who do y'all want to see him in with next? It wouldn't even matter who we would want to see him in, because every time a big fight came up, he found a way to get up out of it. I don't know what
Yeah.
he's going through mentally. I don't know if it's a mental thing. Is it maybe the money ain't right? But rather if the money's right or not, it's like, wait a minute. Every time we think something's going to happen, it don't happen. And it's not just so much with him. It's happening with a lot of these guys. But it's just, it's annoying. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to sit on here for 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours, giving you or any of you guys this much attention, and y'all don't deserve it, because the only thing I'm doing is making y'all more popular than what y'all are. Even if I'm talking about your division, I'm gonna skip over your ass, because I'm gonna be like, man, until that dude give me something, I'm not wasting my time on him, man. He's a clown. But I can't tell everybody how to run their channel. Everybody has a right to do what they feel is good for their channel. Long as you getting your subscribers and your viewers, hey man, you do whatever works for you, because like I said, at the end of the day, you have to be happy with the results of your channel. If something doesn't go right for whatever reason, you have to blame yourself, because you are in charge of your channel, not the people who come through. The people who come through, rather if they trolls or rather if they got wrenches, they coming through as supporters. But you are the head person in charge of your channel. So when something don't go wrong, you have to sit back and be like, damn, I built this shit, and how it is, I just let all this go down the drain for what? And I was in charge. I should have got control of this, and I let this happen. So, I mean, everybody just got to do what's best for them. But at the same time, we just have to also keep it respectful with us. And I think that's the reason why all of us have the bond that we have. It's not a social media relationship. It's more of a brotherhood, and we all keep it respectful. And as long as we do that, the people who's coming behind that's trying to start a channel, if they want to look at a group of people and say, man, how can I do this? How can I get with some other brothers? Well, if you come over here and you get with us, rather we just meeting you today or we knew you for a month, this is how you do it. You follow us, because we're going to keep it respectful. We're not going to say anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, because if it comes to that, then maybe you're not welcome over here. Or we apologize for it, because as men, that's what we do. We apologize. I've done it plenty of times. Hey, I shouldn't have said that. I'm my bad, my brother. You caught me on the wrong day. But it's just all about keeping respectful, and it's all growth, though. We all grown men. I don't care if we in our 30s, in our 40s, or our 50s. At the end of the day, we all are grown men. So as long as we keep that energy, we'll be all right.
I think you said it best, man. It's all about growth and development, man. And you know
Yeah,
what? I think the cool thing about it is, shout out to my man BC, shout out to my man DS3. I think you guys understand how important it is that we're a community. Man. Whether you people realize it or not, me, my man Clarence, Puerto Rican Tommy, my man CDK, we
yeah,
all on the same team. We just ain't got no hashtags behind our. But if you look at us, we move as a team, man. And
yeah,
I appreciate cats, man, understanding that, and we working together, man, because there's enough people working against each other, man. We gonna work
yeah.
together, and we not gonna be part of the circus. And the thing that's funny is, one thing I gotta give you credit for, Thomas credit for, your brothers never hated when you seen me. Never was all BBOF you grew
No,
past
no.
us and did that.
Just like I told you in the beginning, I had some questions about you that I used to ask free and be like, "Yo, what's up with dude? I don't know, dude. What up with him?" I had it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but then when you sit back and you seeing what somebody's doing and where they're going, there's definitely been growth with you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, your channel's entertaining, because we know when we turn to that and when we look at the thumbnail and then we see what the conversation is, we like, okay, this is going to be interesting. Even if I'm not thrilled with whoever the person y'all might be talking about, but I know we can come in there, we gonna joke. We gonna joke. We're gonna
Yeah,
joke and we're gonna have a good time, and we can leave and not be like, I'm not going back to his channel no more. That shit is trash. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's all
And I
good.
think that's so important. And I'll say this, DS, because I read your comment. The reason I support AJ and the reason I've learned to support him, yeah, he done made some mistakes, but I'm saying if you look at just him as a person, he seems like a guy who is trying to do what he knows as to be the right thing. Could he have done some things better? I think we all could have. Could he have fought Wilder? Yeah. But let's
Yeah,
be honest. When it's two black heavyweights fight for undisputed, there's always an issue. It was an issue with Mike Tyson fighting Lennox on time. It was an
yeah,
issue with Evander fight Mike Tyson on time.
yeah.
It was an issue where you never seen Riddick Bowe, Big Daddy Bowe, and Mike Tyson ever fight because they were friends. So there's always something when two black fighters.
All Lennox Lewis are really bought.
Yeah, so it's always something when it comes to two black fighters. But the
Yeah,
moment we had two white champions, they got undisputed done right away. So I'll just say this. One thing I'm done doing, I'm not shitting on black people for nothing, bro. AJ ain't did nothing wrong, man. He ain't did nothing wrong but be corny. But if you watch him on any of his interviews, he's being himself, man. You know, he got
yeah,
pissed off. What he do? He throw the belts out the ring like a 2-year-old. We all done
yeah,
had the moments, bro. Come on, we all done had the moments, man. I
yeah.
remember one time a chick pissed me off back in the day. I pulled everything out of her freezer and left. Being honest, bro. I'm being honest. You know, and that was some clown stuff to do, but I did it.
Boy, you was petty as hell for that, BBO.
Hey, she did something corny to me. Man, I was like 20. Man, I
He said
snatched
I
everything out
pulled
that
everything
bitch.
out of
Man, I threw it
free.
all on the ground and I left.
Hey, boy,
Everything else,
BC, he
I
petty as
threw it on
hell
the ground.
though.
But see, you see how I can tell that story and have no shame because I
Hey,
don't
boy, you
care.
petty
I
as hell
did it.
for that.
I did it though.
I'll
I
be
did it.
swinging at the air like, like Cuban Good Jr.
Hey, we all
Ah,
done done that, bro. We all done had them sucker moments
I'm
where
not
we
gonna lie to
had
you.
about we done been
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had some of those, especially with my wife. I done had too many of them moments where I almost crashed out on some man. Look, I'm lucky to still be here to talk to tell the story.
yeah, man. You get a wife, bro. You'll say and do some of the stupidest shit.
I peed
She'll
on my
say and
ex
do some.
girl. Stop, BC. If you don't cut that nasty shit out,
He probably did. I'll tell you a funny story before I get out of here because I got this is funny. I remember we was hanging out. We was hanging out with this chick, and my homeboy, you know, you know how we over there, man. We smoking a little weed back in the day. We chilling back and forth because what we would do, we
yeah,
would light two blunts and pass them back and forth, so everybody
yeah,
smoked. And so some a community broad came over, right?
yeah,
And I didn't realize she was a community broad. I was like maybe 18, 19. I didn't realize it. So I seen her just get smashed by my homeboy at the time, and I was pissed. But it was my turn. So I did my
yeah,
business and that was it. But the part was I was mad because I didn't know that was community brawl. So what I
yeah,
did was my homeboy used to work at a spot called Bessler's. So it's a
yeah.
grocery store. So what I did was I took his work shoes, I peed in them right up to the top,
Oh Lord,
and I left. And I remember he called me pissed. What you do to my shoes, man? And you know what's so funny about it? I remember bringing in the money for new shoes that same day, laughing my ass off, like, man, who the hell do stupid shit like that? And that was just me being deviant. I had no reason to do that. But I can say that, you know, and that's the thing. Niggas can't even tell you the truth because they trying to be too cool for school. For
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What you trying to be cool for, man?
yeah.
But that was
That part.
wild to me, man. I can't believe I filled that dude's shoes up to that. I filled them up to the brim too.
Yo, listen, it happens. It happens, man. It's we all done things, you know what I mean. But we here to tell our story. That's why today's not we always screaming every day is our birthday, but it's nothing like when you actually get to the day that you were born. And for me to just get here today, man, it's overwhelming. And every birthday is always overwhelming because I think about the people that have lost their lives and committed suicide and people who just died off being sick or whatever the case may be. So it's always an honor and a pleasure. That's why I'm taking today. Today is not about going out partying and getting drunk and all that. uh I told my wife I'm in the house now. I won't be leaving until after 2 o'clock. They got a special birthday party that they're doing for me that I'm gonna attend to, and after that, respectfully, I'm good with just coming right on home, man. I'm just glad to see it, man. Because nowadays you can't go out on your damn birthday and enjoy yourself like that. Depends on where you're going, man. Because there's always somebody out there willing to crash out.
Hey,
It's it's, it, it, it's, it's sad.
and just think this back. That was back in like 2009 when I did that. Now if you do something like that, somebody might want to take your life over playing so much like that.
Oh yeah, no, it ain't no Mike. They definitely gonna be looking forward to doing that because it's just a different time, man. We live in a world with a lot of suckers and emotional ass people. That's the worst kind of people in this world. Emotional ass people and suckers. That's what's taking over the world. Suckers and emotional ass people. And it's sad because everybody quick to be tough when they messing with people. It's okay when they messing with people. People start messing with them, they pick a fight with you. What they do? They the first to call the police after you done went upside their head. So how you calling them on me and you started with me? That's just the kind of sorry ass world we live in. You know what I mean? But us doing this YouTube shit, man, for a lot of us, man, let's just keep it real. It saved a lot of us, man. It saved a lot of us. And I'm not saying it saved a lot of us from, or we was in a situation where we was about to go to jail. There's some of us that never been to jail. But it saved us from something out there we didn't need to run into. It's a lot. You know what I mean? You could easily be on here and then be somewhere else. Like I said, I was speaking about the young man who lost his life out here in New York, going to get a sandwich on his break. He gets into it with a person, he gets murdered. 36 years old. You can't even have a back and forth with nobody. It's not worth it. I have to tell myself that because I have an ego where I'm just not going to let you say whatever you want to say to me. That's just me. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm just not going to let you do that. But sometimes it's like, damn. And then you don't want to live in a world where everywhere you walk around, you feel like you got to carry a weapon. If you got to carry a weapon, then maybe you don't need to go.
Yeah,
You
anywhere you
don't
got
need to
to
go.
you don't need to be there, man.
You know
Anywhere
what
you
I
got to
mean?
be there, man.
Yo, you don't. I tell my wife because she's a woman, and woman a lot of time women are the ones that get attacked. Carry some pepper spray and some mace on you if you got it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have it where you can get to it. You know what I mean? And if you have to light somebody ass up, light their ass up. But as far as me carrying I have to carry a weapon on me. I don't want to feel like I have to move like that. If I got to move like that, I don't need to go. They always say it's better to get caught with it or without it. You get caught either way you look at it is going to be a problem. You get caught with it, and the gun laws here in New York are disrespectful,
You'll do 100 years, man.
man. Man, let me tell you something. Some people be having warrants and running from the damn police, and you carrying, you dummy. You know you get caught with it. Now it's gonna be they already been looking for you. Now they're about to add on, but now it doesn't even matter if you have a record or not. Doesn't even matter now. They just gonna fry you the best way they're gonna make an example out of a black person is what they live for.
And don't go to the island. You can
No,
die there.
you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. We have to stop putting ourselves in situations where we know they're gonna drag us. Some of us put it in there because everybody thinks it's cool to be gangster. I got to be gangster. I can't be on this side of the world because that's too soft. I need to be over here with the so-called bullies. But what's gangster is when you taking care of your family, you taking care of your community. You putting other people in positions to be bosses. You helping everybody out. You putting people on with other people's channel. You telling people about this. You telling people about that. You helping guys like far as what we do. If I can help somebody to get on your show, hey, listen, I can't do the interview. Well, my show might not be the right show, but hey, there's a dude called BBO Boxing. I think you'll be fit better with him than you do me. That's gangster. Gangster ain't out here robbing elderly people, picking on people because of their religion or their sexuality. That's not gangster. That shit is that's for pussies, punks. Ain't nothing gangster about that. When you're doing the right thing that you could benefit from, not doing something that's gonna put you in prison. Only way you should be sitting in prison if somebody's playing with your wife and your kids. But other than that, that ain't gangster, bruh. Helping the next man, that's gangster. Me doing my gathering every year is celebrating with the people, celebrating it with y'all that made it possible for me. That's gangster. That's gangster, man. All this walking around with a do-rag and your pants halfway off your ass, talking ebonics, all that shit is cool when you're young. When you get to our age, 30-something and 40-something, that shit sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Sounds stupid to me. You got people older than me and you put together. Guys 55 and 60 still talking like it's 1988. If you don't sit your old punk ass down.
Man, let's look at one of my favorite groups set. Look at Jim Jones, 50 years old almost. Still throwing blood game.
You know what? I love him. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a sucker for Jim. But I see a lot of stuff and I go, okay, guys, we're a little too old for this now, guys. We're a little too old to be flashing money. And you know, I see certain I see certain, trust me, I see a lot of it. I don't care if I like you or not. I'm gonna point it out. I said that to my wife. I seen a video that he did. He was sitting in the car and he had pulled out a stack of money. And I said, man, we too fucking old for that. I said, come on, man, let's stop. We know we successful. We know we got money. We know we do things for the community. You'll never see me pull out no money. I don't care if No Doug Zone ends up being $1 million company. I'm not sitting nowhere. You ain't gonna see you gonna know I got money by what you see me do. But for me to sit here and pull out stacks of money, you are teasing and you are flirting with the wolves. There's wolves out here. I'm not teasing people. For anything, I'm trying to put people in a position where if they want it, they can have it. It's there for them. I'm trying to give you a job if you want it. You're not going to leech off me. You're going to work for what you want. I'm not the guy you think you're going to get $1,000 from because we went to school with each other, or you my cousin on my mother's side. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I don't give a shit about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm dead and gone, all my money going to my wife. That's a fact. So you'll be sadly mistaken to think that you just gonna come and leech off me. But that's gangster when you doing stuff. All that silly shit you see out here is pointless. You got the feds watching, the FBI. You got every type of somebody that's a somebody watching.
And that's why I brought it up because I know people like me and you love Dipset. And just to see,
I mean, not just them. I look at not just them. It's not just them. I look at a lot of these dudes. I'm only
bringing them up because I care about them the most.
Oh yeah, Jim Jones. It's my favorite group of all time.
People don't realize that Jim Jones is the reason why you see gang banging the way you do in New York. People don't understand that. That's from Jim. That's almost something. Only reason I say that's from him. If you look at them videos when Cameron was doing sports and entertainment back in the day, SDE.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it got wild. Once he really got involved, it got wild. I'm not gonna lie, because at that time I was running around doing it. You know, and I was with a real one. I wasn't with no neighborhood gang. I was doing what they was doing, but I wasn't really committing no serious crimes, but I was young. I'm 17, 18. I was doing shit at the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see a lot of that shit, man. But what I'm saying is what's gangster is what you see us out here doing. Coming together and trying to open the doors for the next man. You know what I mean? And that's what I love. But BBO, I'm gonna let you go, man. I actually got some things I gotta touch upon. Hey, brother, I love this that you came and did this.
you get people get to see a side of you that they may not be used to and you don't see. So when you see this with BBO, just know he's a very intelligent man and you can have a decent conversation with him. Don't just judge him off the shit that you hear him say. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Understand
I
where he's
appreciate
coming
that.
from.
Do your thing.
Yeah, thank you, BBO. I'm gonna see you later, big bro. All
Peace.
right, peace out. BC, I see you, man. I enjoy y'all. Thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes, man. I really love y'all, man. I'll be on later on today, but I won't be on YouTube. I'll be on Instagram, man. Y'all come over here, check me out. I got a birthday special. It's a new BBO. Yeah, DS. Well, you know, man, at some point, it's a new year. We have to, like you said, he'll be 35. I turned 42 today. You know, we all gotta grow up someday. We all gotta grow up someday, man. We can't stay young forever. But I love y'all. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all don't know. Without y'all, it wouldn't be possible for me to continue to keep doing this No Duck Zone. And because of y'all and your support, I will keep doing this until the day I can no longer do it. I love y'all. Catch y'all later. Catch me on Instagram. Like I said, 2 p.m. Y'all know what it is. Oh, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. This is where it goes down at. No Duck Zone Podcast. Let's go. I'm having a little problem ending this. Y'all got to give me a second.